Unless we add mountain cold refreshment. Coors Light, choose 2.
It's a fucking miracle, guys.
Muscle milk helps build muscle while you build strength. Because strength is
It's a fucking miracle, and my prayers were answered.
Big or small. Muscle milk on your strength.
What is it?
My power was out for about 2 hours and 20-some minutes, and
That's so lovely.
they told me originally that the power was going to come back on at like 6:15, and then I got a notification that my power was not going to come on until like 9:15, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it came on at like 6:45, so I was like, okay.
Keep looking up there and keep playing good baseball, and let's see where you take us.
An open door, and what will it lead to later this month at the trade deadline from Fenway? The Red Sox and A's meet for Game 2 of the series. The Red Sox have been baseball's hottest team going back to the 12th of June. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the ballpark. Dave O'Brien alongside my partner.
But tonight we have the Red Sox and the A's. The A's are terrible, so it should be a good easy win. But you never know with baseball.
Come the trade deadline.
Yeah, they've had a great last 20 games, record 15-5. But the biggest thing for me in all this is the pitching. We saw a little bit of the scuffle there from
the A's are last in their division. They're 34-59. They suck. Not the worst team in baseball, though. The worst team in baseball is the White Sox, who are 27-67.
83.1 innings pitched. His career high is 157. We know that he needs to pitch deeper in the game.
They're not the worst, but they're pretty bad.
Career high at 129.
So this should be an easy win.
Over that, and then Tanner Houck, of course, been the ace of this staff. 106 career high innings.
Starting pitcher for the Red Sox tonight is Nick Pivetta. He has a 4.06 ERA in 13 games played this year, 4.5 win-loss record, 68.2 innings pitched, and 78 strikeouts.
One hitter for him. He will go in Game 2 tonight against an Oakland team he has never lost to. He's 6-0.
Starting pitcher for the Athletics is J.P. Sears. He has a 4.74 ERA in 18 games played, 68 strikeouts, and 95 innings pitched. Leading off for the Athletics is J.J. Bledede, baby. Batting first in center field. Miguel Andujar batting second in left field. Brent Rooker batting third at DH. He's like the one guy I'm actually somewhat worried about, but Shea Langoliers batting fourth at catcher. Lawrence Butler batting fifth in right field. Zach Geloff batting sixth at second base. Tyler Nevin batting second at first base. Brett Harris batting 8th at third base, and Max Schumann batting 9th at shortstop. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran is leading off in center field. Rob Refsnyder is batting second in left field. Tyler O'Neill is batting third in right field. Rafael Devers is batting fourth at third base. Connor Wong is batting fifth at the catcher spot. Romy Gonzalez is batting sixth at first base. Masataka Yoshida is batting seventh at DH. Batting eighth is Jamie Westbrook. He's back, batting at second base, batting eighth. And Ceddanne Rafaela, my man, batting ninth at shortstop. Yeah, so Jamie Westbrook got sent down after my birthday, and
So how can you spot a knockoff?
now he's back. I like Jamie Westbrook. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. How you doing, Daniel? I'm just happy I'm able to stream because I had a tornado warning in my area. My power was out for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I had a notification that it wasn't going to come back on for another 3 hours. But then it did. So I'm just happy I'm here.
They're soft and comfy and no more bulky pads.
Everyone is switching to NYX leak-proof underwear. With so many
I will be live for tomorrow night's game.
Switching is easy at NYX.com.
Reputations are earned. They're built with hard work, time, and consistency. They're respected, trusted. travel whiskey, the result
Chester.
of reputation.
I need to ask you something.
Visit your New England Audi dealer today. WB Mason Shipping and Packaging Supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. Viva Tequila Seltzer. Grab Viva Tequila Seltzer at Luke's Liquors across Cape Cod. By Stop and Shop. Feed the moment. And by buyatoyota.com. Proper's not seen on TV. Visit buyatoyota.com. Well, on Wednesdays, we mic up somebody with the Boston Red Sox. Delighted. Tonight it is Kyle Hudson, Red Sox third base coach.
Chester, can you stop?
Mic'd up Wednesday.
I got the mic today, boys.
Go.
I love throwing MVP. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like he like line drives, just he just barrel. I can go out, and then hand it over the rip. Nicky P loves facing the A's, right? He does. Nicky P? Yeah. Hey, come now. Romy's goal next year, win the utility gold glove. First base, right field, center field. Come on now. I looked up in the stands and I'm like, it filled in. Like, look at this happening.
Red Sox going for win number 51 tonight, trying to make it 2 for 2 here in this series against the Oakland A's. The first pitch from Nick Pivetta right around the corner.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guy. I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator to see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
How do you sleep at night? On a mattress from Mattress Firm. So I sleep.
Mattress Firm's July 4th sale is extended. Get a king for a queen price, save up to $700 on Sealy, and get a free adjustable base. Get matched at Mattress Firm, sleep at night.
Imagine an AI-powered collaboration platform that helps teams do more. Welcome to Zoom Workplace. Oh no, who took notes in this big meeting?
Summarized with AI Companion.
She's a fraud. It's Zoom Workplace.
Can Graybar help my electrical and datacom jobs be more productive?
Yep, our supply chain services are designed to do just that.
Like job site services?
Yep, we deliver the products you need, where and when you need them.
What if I have technical questions?
Yep, our specialists are top-notch.
They're uniform.
When you need to keep your projects productive and profitable, rely on Graybar to help you get the job done right. No unicorns required. Yep, Graybar does that.
My name's Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. We bring heirloom corn products from Mexico to every kitchen. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no
Phillies beat the
spending limit,
Dodgers
my
10-1.
purchasing
Yeah, I
power
saw
adapts to
that.
my
That was
business needs. And I
not
reinvest my
expected.
2% cash back to help grow our business with new products, like our tabletop masa mill. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
You cracked the case. And all the while, you were soaking in the bar. Oh, there's more to imagine when you listen.
ED has affected my confidence. My wife, Sherry, says it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. I found Hims. The app is easy. It's on my phone. I can order anytime I want. Hims has been the difference in my confidence.
It was better for both of us.
Get treatment for ED with doctor-trusted medication. Get started today at hims.com.
Leo. Jake from State Farm. You did it, buddy. My personal price plan? Yeah, your price. It's amazing. You're the one that suggested bundling home and auto. You
Hey.
Brought to you by Nissan. We make cars that thrill. Shop NissanUSA.com. Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox. And by Jordan's Furniture, performance fabrics and durable, easy to clean, stain resistant, and surprisingly soft. Very warm night here at the ballpark.
Power miracle, yep. The power miracle happened. I'm so happy it did.
With the Kansas City Royals, and that is it for the so-called first half. Red Sox now at 50-40. Winners of 7 of their last 8. And 17-6 going back to the...
I mean, the power could still go out.
In Major League
Not counting that out.
over that span. Take a look at the A's lineup tonight.
I do have that disclaimer up there that the power could go out at any time, and the stream would be over.
Andujar's in left. Rooker's been their best guy, 18 home runs for him. He's their DH. Langoliers is at 17, followed by Butler, Geloff, Tyler Nevin. Harris is at third, and Schumann at shortstop. Facing the Red Sox starting pitcher, brought to you by Bio.
I can take off the Miami time.
4-5, an ERA just over 4. He beat the A's back in April in Oakland.
Let's take a look at the Red Sox defense presented by Bigelow Tea. We got Devers at third base, Rafael at shortstop, Westbrook at second,
there we go.
Gonzalez at first, Rep Snyder at
now it's
left,
just Boston and
center,
Syracuse.
O'Neal in right, and the battery. Nick Pivetta doing the pitching, Connor Wong doing the catching.
Look at your umpires tonight. CB Buckner has home plate.
Oh, god damn it.
Beck, Isania, and May.
Fucking CB Buckner game. Come on.
Available to telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP is brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. Now the weather forecast, 83. Feels
I'm calling it. Someone's getting ejected tonight.
and a bit of a breeze out to center, at times gusting to 15 miles per hour. Was a factor last night, certainly in the Red Sox favor, but there were some bombs hit in that game by both teams.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was an offensive juggernaut. Like, we didn't think it was getting out of control in the second inning there, but fortunately the Red Sox held on for that W.
The slumping
and
will lead it
off we go.
And we're underway on strike one. The A's, to their credit, did bounce back last night from a 10-2 deficit to make a game.
Oh, come on. It's 0-2.
Yeah, Nick Pivetta has got the number of the A's. I mean, this is a team he loves to face. And this is a big outing for him, too. We've seen a lot of starts in June. 7 innings pitched, 4 innings, 7, 4.14. And then he got that 7 innings against Miami in July. So let's see what he can do here.
So that's JJ Bleday, baby. Flies out to left field. Kawhi withdrew from the Olympic team. Yeah, I saw that. I'm honestly a little upset by that, but I mean, I don't know why he said that he was doing that. I didn't read into it at all. I just know that he won't be participating. KD, who was questionable to be participating, is now looking more promising, but he is sitting out of one of like the exhibition games.
For 6 2/3. Then he gave up a triple. A little roller here, foul by Andujar. The only hit he gave up over 7 full innings. Striking out 10. He had no decision in that game. As the Marlins would rally and tie it, Red Sox had to win it in extras. But he really pounded the strike zone, and that sweeper was huge.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the pitch for him, especially against a guy like Langoliers. Langoliers has a homer, but we saw last night, struck out 3 times. Does not like to face that sweeper.
Okay, Chester.
It got a little bit, you know, sometimes this happens too with the heat. It gets a little chunky behind there, around home plate. See Connor Wong getting after it a little bit there, and CB Buckner trying to fix those divots.
Like that, little chunky.
Oh my fucking god, you are an idiot, dude. You are a fucking idiot.
Rafi Devers will scoop that. He has been so steady defensively.
Go lay down. You're gonna get yourself hurt.
To his overall game.
You need to put like one of those.
He's done a good job over there, and I think it's about being more consistent. Last year
He needs to have like padding around himself at all times, like a fucking idiot. Like those people who wear padding because you can't even trust them to not hurt themselves.
Routine plays out.
Brent Rooker, the DH, 282 with 18 home runs. He's driven in 55. He's got a good player. Last night, 2 for 3, walked a couple of times, scored 3 times, drove in a run. His name popping up in the rumor mill.
Yeah, I definitely think he's not going to be with the Oakland team in the second half. I think somebody's going to want to take him. That's a power right-handed bat. You look at the 903 OPS. Who doesn't want that in their lineup?
Two down, bases clean. He is 0 for 6.
I wonder who we're going to get at the deadline. I don't really have any deadline wish list items, you know?
And that also came early in the season.
Like every year, I usually have some people at the trade deadline where it's like, I remember one year I really wanted Marcus Stroman.
Very slow start.
Like, and then he went to the Mets.
He was dismal back then. Langlier's on deck.
I remember one year I really wanted Joey Gallo.
Yankees with a 1-0 lead on Tampa
or Anthony
Bay.
Rizzo.
Second inning. Mile high pop up
And then they both went to the Yankees.
Rev Snyder all night to get under it, and he'll put that away. And it's a 1-2-3 start for Pivetta against Oakland.
So through the first inning, went by pretty fast, or the top of the half of the first inning, 0-0.
Reputations are earned. They're built with hard work, time, and consistency.
I'm just really happy I'm able to stream this for you guys. It's in the moments like this where it's just like, I'm just happy that I can stream.
They're real.
It's the little things. If all else fails and tonight's game goes terribly, at least I got to stream when the odds were against me.
We are a sport that is outdoors amongst nature.
We're 100 yards
Shut up,
away
bitch.
from the Everglades. We have to be a leader in sustainability.
How are sports becoming more sustainable?
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more
45
sustainable.
stolen bases by Ellie De La Cruz is crazy. Yeah, he's
stories.
insane.
I was dating this guy, Chris, for years. I wanted to buy a house. Chris didn't. Then I realized I need to be with someone to buy a house. Good morning, babe. Coffee for you, French press? Yeah, brand new. I could do it on my own. That was Josh. Josh is my neighbor.
Wendy's has new saucy nugs. And if Wendy's found a way to make their nugs even...
Devers, Raffy up to 21 home runs. Connor Wong doing the catching. Gonzalez, Yoshida, Jamie Westbrook, who's at second, and then Rafaela at shortstop tonight. Duran at 276, 10 home runs with 21 stolen bases. Facing the A's starter presented by PNC Bank, the left-hander J.P. Sears. He is 5-7. ERA of 4.74, former New York Yankee. Coming off a victory over the Angels last Thursday, 5-0.
Yeah, that was one he needed badly because June was a rough month for him.
2-0 to Jaron Duran right here.
ERA, 22 innings pitched, 33 hits, 20 earned runs, 10 walks, and 17 Ks. So he couldn't wait for that month to turn.
Red Sox just 12-13 against lefty starters so far this season. And in for strike.
And as you can see right there, he's not going to overpower you. He's got the sinker. He's got good run on the ball. You know, the four seam, the sinker, and the change have good arm side run. A little better than major league average. So he's going to have to pitch his way out of things. Not going to walk a lot of guys. And not going to get a lot of strikeouts.
2-2. Home runs have been a big issue for him, and he hits a lot of guys.
The whole team does.
They do.
Yeah, they're leading the majors in hit by pitches.
Duran doubled over in the first inning last night. And the Red Sox were off to the races offensively. 2-2. And a right for base hit. So Another good start for the leadoff man. Last night, all 9 Red Sox hitters produced at least 1 hit and scored a run in the first 2 innings.
Well, let's take a look at the A's defense. We got Harris at third base, Schumann at shortstop, Zach Geloff at second, Tyler Nevin at first, Miguel Andujar in left, J.J. Bleday in center, Lawrence Butler in right, and the battery, J.P. Sears doing the pitching, Shea Langoliers doing the catching.
Rob Refsnyder, 303 with 3 home runs, trying to get going again. He's hit a bit of a cool patch here last couple of weeks. See if the Red Sox want to do any running against the lefty.
Fucking idiot.
So the Red Sox doing all that scoring and all that hitting early in the first 2 innings of the game. The last Red Sox team to have all 9 guys get at least 1 hit and score at least 1 run first 2 innings. Last Red Sox team to do it was in 03 in a 25-8 rout of the Marlins.
I was ready to say that was the Marlins game, wasn't it? It was. My nephew had just been out here, and he's like, what was the most amount of runs you scored? I was like, I don't know. But I still remember that Marlins game. Did Johnny Damon get up did he get 3 times in 1 inning, or was it 2 hits?
I think he did. I know that Manny and Big Papi and Bill Miller, all 6 players, had at least 3 RBIs.
That's crazy.
In that game.
I still remember that game. Just, it was insane.
25 runs. O'Neill on deck.
So here's Rob Refsnyder batting second. 1-2 count to him.
1-2 hammered foul.
Fouled off. Still 1-2.
Dugout.
God, still got it.
A's manager.
Yeah, he almost took that off the culo.
He was a terrific outfielder
and pitcher.
And a pitcher in college.
Cal State Fullerton's finest, right?
Indeed.
There's a lot of great ball players out there.
Yeah, great program.
Justin Turner, too.
Mark Kotsay had Gold Glove skills as an outfielder. Never won one, but could have won a couple.
He was also the guy in center field that he had the arm, so you had to also be very careful about running on.
Yes, very accurate. There goes the runner. Swung on a miss. Here's the throw down. The tag. He's safe. He got in there on the strikeout of Refsnyder, and the Red Sox have a man at second. Stolen base number 22 for Duran.
Yeah, let's see this one here. Refsnyder. The reason I went ooh wow is because a lot of times when a batter goes across after he swings, they're going to call you out on that. He's safe at second, but as you can see after the swing, Refsnyder kind of walks across. This is where it gets dangerous. See this right here? He steps on home plate. A lot of times the home plate umpire is going to call you out on that. Luckily he didn't right there.
O'Neill 260, 16 home runs. Red Sox could be 5.5 games out of first place at the end of tonight. The Orioles hosting the Cubs. Chicago in a 2-0 lead early. That's against Corbin Burns, too. Very early. And for a strike.
Yeah, that's his pitch, too. He's utilized that sweeper pretty well. Duran got the hit on it, just stayed up enough where he could hit it hard through the hole. But J.P. Sears, that's been the pitch that's been the most effective for him.
Duran at second, no score. We take a look at Sears' pitching arsenal. It's presented by W.B. Mason.
Yeah, he's got the 4-seam fastball, the sweeper, the change, the sinker, and the
There was some rain in the forecast for tonight, but it looks like it's all moved out.
Opponent average against.
Looks like we'll have a nice game getting in tonight.
He's the only A's starter.
I think most of the storms have also moved past my area, so I don't think we'll have any more stream. Well, we didn't have any stream issues, but I don't think we'll have any more power issues during the stream, you know. Flash flood warning. I mean, I don't really care about that.
I always wonder, too, because these guys are playing in California and Oakland where not a lot of humidity, right? So
actually, a lot of the hard rain still is.
Out here on these hot
well,
days,
most of the hard rain's moved through, but...
Good count on the 3-1. Did not fire a strike.
Yeah, no, yeah, this is all the remains of the hurricane in Texas.
Red Sox with something brewing. First and second for Rafi Devers. We were chatting about this earlier today. Whether we have ever seen Rafi hotter than he is right now. It's a fair question. 3 RBIs last night. Last 12 games, he's driven in 19 runs with 7 homers.
Yeah, 2+ RBIs in 7 of his last 8. I mean, 15 total. I mean, we joked around last night. It's like, hey, just keep that shoulder sore all year because this is awesome.
Check on him every couple of weeks. Still hurting? Good. Still hurting?
But yeah, you definitely want to, I understand his reasonings too. He's been banged up a little bit. Not just, was the knee too at one point. So it's tough, not going out there and representing the All-Star game. But you want a healthy Rafi Devers in that second half.
Well, 2 men on.
Yeah, Gretzky's going to Front Row Motorsports.
Thought about it. Slider in there for a strike. Go back to May 15. Since then, he is number 2 in the majors in home runs and in RBI.
Dom, I'm just happy I can stream anything right now. I'm just happy I can stream fucking anything. Because I had gotten a notification that said my power wasn't going to come back on until 9:15. And luckily it did. I'm just happy I can stream anything.
Got off that cold. He was getting booed in Yankee Stadium and then just turned it on.
But I wanted to play MLB The Show earlier and I couldn't.
Just 22 home runs.
Some bullshit.
17. 2-2.
Me and Will ate Taco Bell while we watched the fucking White Sox game on my laptop with the hotspot. Because
a lot of it has to do with he's kind of sitting back, right? He's trying to.
It was all I could do. That was my only source of entertainment.
Sweeper a little bit more. That left on left. But has enough where he can still foul that off. So you can sit back just a hair.
Big cut. He came up empty on an 80-mile-an-hour sweeper to strike him out. 2 gone.
Yeah, you lost some prime Elden Ring grinding time. That game's a fucking grind, so. Here.
Yeah, like he couldn't wait long enough, just 80.
Fuck.
309, 7 home
Now I have to get up to grab another blunt.
Red Sox with some quick
God damn it. Oh, wait till the end of this inning. Connor Wong, ball 1.
See if he follows this up with a changeup away. A lot of times you might throw that sweeper and then a hitter's thinking fastball after going 1-0 with runners on base.
Bubba got fined. Yeah, he did. So all you fucking bitches saying Bubba wouldn't get fined, well, Bubba got fined. Honestly, I don't think Bubba should have gotten fined. People get into each other on the cool-down lap all the time.
OB? A little bit.
Even Bowman said, yeah, I kind of understand.
Then there's that issue.
Bowman said, yeah, I kind of deserved it.
That's it. 9-4. That's the way to go too, right? So you go the sweeper. It's ball 1. Hitter's like, all right, he's got to go, and he goes that changeup, missed the spot on it, and then you can hump up with that fastball because you haven't seen the velocity yet. It's a good sequencing. Let's see what it goes with here.
Connor snapped it 0 for 13 with a hit last night. He backs away from that one.
Smart. Now you got options, right? Now you can go back to the changeup. You can go to the sweeper. I wouldn't go to the triple up on that fastball.
2-2 count here to Connor Wong. JP Sears already 25 pitches on this inning. That'll be ball 3, full count.
So full count on Wong. Romy Gonzalez would hit next.
And the reason I say that too, he hasn't really thrown that for strikes that much. Had the sweeper going. 2-2, you throw a ball, you can go back to it.
Good speed on the bases, about to take off here with a 3-2. There they go.
And that's ball 4.
He did not offer.
The bases are loaded.
Going to be loaded, so a golden chance right away for the Red Sox with Romy Gonzalez coming up.
Yeah, I disagree with that 2-2 call to the fastball again. You throw that sweeper there and miss.
Bases loaded, bitches.
Or you got the changeup that you threw.
Got Mr. Romy Gonzalez. He does some clutch shit. He hits 286. He's mainly a bench guy. But I feel like when he does hit, it's usually something good.
Duran down to third. O'Neill at second, Wong at first, so all three guys can motor. And Gonzalez, who's playing first base tonight, to climb in at 286 with a homer.
Probably should put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any home run spoilers.
Second place Yankees. The general manager took the trip down to Tampa Bay. So 2 down, they are all loaded up. And he will take a strike.
Yeah.
Chester.
Last night. Yeah, what is that going to do? Didn't do much.
No, they lost anyway. Romy likes to hit with the bases loaded.
Yeah, that's power stash time right here.
4 for 9.
Yeah, it's ball one. So 1-1 count to Romy Gonzalez.
Yeah, he's on pitch number 30 right here, too. That's what you love to see from the Red Sox, is working the starter into these counts. Get it up. This is a bullpen you want to get into.
No place to put Gonzalez.
And that's why I said, too, when he went to that 2-2 pitch to Wong, he hasn't located that fastball that well. Still the sweeper well, so go to that 2-2.
2-1 count here.
Try to get a bad swing on the fastball.
The left-hander with a 2-1. Hard hit to third and a big bounder to Harris. And he gets it there in time.
All right, so that'll be out number 3. That'll end the first inning. We'll leave all 4 runners stranded, which fucking sucks, but I'm not even that worried about it because the A's suck.
Made him work.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
It's time. Yes, the time has come for a fresh approach to dog food. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time to quit the kibble and feed their dogs fresh food from the farmer's dog. Made by vets and delivered right to your door, precisely portioned for your dog's needs. It's an idea whose time has come.
There wouldn't be an hour in the day that I wouldn't think about my hair thinning.
I had under my hat for a good 3 years.
I experienced many challenges with prescribed medication.
Losing your sex drive feels very shameful.
My dermatologist recommended Nutrafol.
Free buddies, 100% drug-free and clinically tested.
Within 3 months, there was new growth.
My hair was stronger, and I don't have to choose between my health or my hair.
Try the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com.
Grit is in you. It's in your passion, your perseverance. It's in every challenge you face and overcome. Grit is in you. It's never in rockin' protein. Never settle.
Down here by the dugout, and Sam Kennedy was with us on the pregame show tonight. President and CEO of the Red Sox, talking about the trade deadline coming up and how well Alex Cora's team has played of late. I asked Kennedy point blank if the Red Sox are willing to add payroll before the deadline if the right deal presented itself, and he said, quote, without question. Kennedy said resources won't be a problem and that this organization will continue to do everything it can do to win now and in the future. Now, guys, he did have a cautionary tale at the end. He said you have to see what the next couple of weeks bring and where we are as we get closer to the deadline. And then, of course, we find a matchup that we can make with another team for a trade. But interesting to see him say point blank, this team is poised and ready to take on payroll if it will help them this year if the right deal becomes available. All right, encouraging. We'll see where the Red Sox are in the next couple of weeks. The so-called first half comes to an end on Sunday.
First half already came to an end.
It's going to be outside the ball here on Langoliers, hitting .209 with 17 home runs. No score in the second. We talked about it in our open. You got a lot of guys in a rotation moving into uncharted territory for them personally as far as innings. Big innings loads. They're piling up now. You know, you kind of set Pivetta aside because he's pitched close to 180 innings in the season.
Yeah. No, he's got the innings. He can do it. Now, it's more just about the consistency at the end. It's hard in August and September for everybody. Everyone out there, unless you had a major injury and, you know, you got into the second half, you're worn down. It's tough. So getting into those, you know, later games in the last 2 months.
That's what costs us to come back.
Ripped down the line, but foul off the bat of Langoliers.
Sometimes, you know, for a pitcher, the velo could go down. You know, the ball can, you know, the movements can flatten out a little bit. So those are the things that you just got to stay on top of, and you hope that these guys can just keep working hard and push forward into those later months.
Red Sox need a starter.
They definitely need a starter. I mean, they're going right now with what, 4-man rotation kind of, just by schedule.
Right at Rafael, the shortstop comes in across for number 1. Possibly more than one.
Yeah, I think the hardest part is, yeah, and I hear what Sam Kennedy's saying, but the spending thing, you know, I get it, but how much? What does that mean? You know, that's such a question mark of what are they willing? And, you know, that's the hard part of being a fan. You just don't know, right? And I think also the second part of that was the willing, right? You got to find a team that's willing to trade with you, but also most teams are going to want something big.
Off the glove of Devers.
Fuck you.
A smash by Butler, who hit a mammoth 3-run home run here last night, went almost 460.
Man,
got some bad speed.
You do not want to be a third baseman when balls are hit like this and you're playing in possible fun. I mean, look at this. I mean, that's all you can do, too. Just hit off the end.
Base hit all the way. Here's Geloff, 212 with 10 home runs. Swings to the first one, pops it up high on the infield. Westbrook coming in, and on the grass, he'll make the play, 2 down. I think for a lot of Red Sox fans, though, just to hear Sam Kennedy say that yes, that's the plan. Now you need a dance partner. In the end, you always have to have a dance partner.
And you also have to be willing to give up something. At the end of the day, we've seen that you have to give up prospects. The teams you're going to be trading with are going to need prospects. So you have to make that decision. Are you going to keep the prospects or are you going to give them away? That's the biggest one. That is the hard part in this. You got to trade something to get something.
The Sox have prospects.
And they have prospects. But if you fall in love with your prospects too much, sometimes you don't allow those trades to happen.
We've seen that before.
So that's the key for me is you're going to have to give up something to get something.
How good do you think you're going to be in October? What it comes down to in the end, right?
Well, I think
how hot you're going to be.
And Brett said it best, though, too. You're not, you know, sometimes teams go at it for the 1 year.
Runner taking off, the pick, the throw, and won't get him.
You have to be smart. You can't just give it all. You can't go all in just for 1 year. You especially in this market, you got to play for the 5-year span, right? You don't want to give it all up. You know, you want to have this where winning baseball is happening over the next 5 years because we've seen a couple seasons we've been broadcasting some losing seasons. It's not fun to sit here and watch losing. So
no, sir.
You got to set it up for the next 5.
Tanner Nevin here at 216 with 6 home runs. Another guy has been skidding for the A's with the bat. They've got a man down at second in Butler, who turned 24 today. Sweeper got by him, 2-2. And do you look at this season as the beginning of something with the youth, the athleticism, not a one-off?
Well, you got a guy on the mound here that's going to be a free agent, right? And you got a couple other guys that are free agents. That's the hard part of the president of baseball operations general manager is it's easy from our standpoint. Hey, let's go get this. Let's go get that. From what they have to do, it's not as easy as you think.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back to that sweeper. It's been a really good pitch for him the last 2 starts.
So, That ends the second inning. Still scoreless. Both teams still have one hit. Red Sox had a few other base runners, though, on the walk.
What did you tap for? Auntie Gigi.
My sister. She's a fighter.
When you tap or order online at participating grocery stores, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to Stand Up to Cancer. Standing up for the people we love, priceless.
Don't miss Kohl's summer cyber deals. Like summer essentials under $15. Floor care for 50% off. And kitchen appliances for 30% off. Plus, earn Kohl's cash. Now at Kohl's.
I always knew I wanted to pursue a career in music. And throughout that path, I've eaten Taco Bell. It allows me to free up money and time to do what I love to do. I can then spread as much joy as I can on the dance floor and be visual representation for others so that they believe they can pursue their dreams as well.
This hot, delicious KFC meal is just $4.99 all day, every day. Good luck finding a deal this juicy anywhere else.
Son of a bucket's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a really, really good deal.
And the pick is in.
What is it? My new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me. Ooh, that's a lovely future. What are you two looking at? Tip pick. What did you say? Tip pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
Roberto Clemente Jr., the sons of the legendary Roberto, joining us here tonight, guys. Throughout the first pitch, what was that moment like?
It was fantastic to be back at Fenway and celebrating Puerto Rico and the legacy that Puerto Ricans have had in this country. We're very proud to be here today.
It's a great legacy for baseball. And obviously being here tonight and getting a chance to do this in front of a big crowd at Fenway, this had to be very special for you both.
Absolutely, especially having our children. You know, I have Luis Jr. with me, and then Roberto III. Continuing that, you know, to carry that legacy and passing it on to our sons is awesome.
Hey, tell me about the documentary, the film that you made here about your incredible father. And I just went to see.
Oh, this is Roberto Clemente's son. That's awesome.
Pittsburgh. I got to tell you, he never took a bad picture. It's incredible. Every single photograph looks like it was made in Hollywood.
Yeah,
his entire life. But tell me about the film a little bit.
An amazing work that Vinegar Hill has done with that documentary. We really it was very special because it was the last time that Mom was interviewed, and that was her last interview before she passed. So for us, it was a moment that we needed to be part of with the documentary. And you know, you're going to learn so much more about him through this documentary. So we're very excited for it to be released completely nationally.
Yoshida with a cut and a miss for strike three, one away.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to coach at the WBC, and the Puerto Rican fan base, and how, I mean, it was amazing how you guys bring it to a baseball game. Talk about your love and passion for baseball.
Let me tell you, Dad was so proud of being Puerto Rican. He actually made Mom travel so she would give birth to all three of us in Puerto Rico. You know, and
well, that's dedication.
Yes, you know, it's such a special. I don't know. We're so proud to be able to be participating in the Olympics. You know, having delegations. We're such a small island, but still, we still have our bragging rights. You know, just now after 20 years, basically. We qualified for the Olympics in basketball, and it was, you know, it was so loud, you know, in the Coliseum, and it's what you say, what you experience. Puerto Rico, once we're being in a competition, it don't matter what it is, you know, we're gonna go all out. So it's definitely, you know, the fans are a very important part of who made the, you know, whatever, the athletes, the this, it don't matter. You know, we're very proud of being Puerto Ricans.
Rafael, the hitter with the bases empty and 2 down as we speak with Luis and Roberto. And your dad, exactly 3,000 hits in his career. I think a lot of fans think back to the highlights from the World Series, and they see these cannon throws coming out the outfield. Like, I never saw an arm like that. But a great hitter, great fielder, but such a humanitarian. I mean, that's what he really wanted his legacy to be, right?
I can tell you that baseball is secondary when you hear the name Clemente, because he really exemplifies what a human being, a humanitarian is all about. So for us, we're very proud that he became that person that really went beyond baseball.
I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to the film very much. Because having been to the museum, you feel close to what he was and the kind of person that he was, over and above this amazingly elegant player and productive player, just one of the great superstars the game has ever had. And I encourage everyone to go see the film and go to this museum.
Absolutely. And, you know, and talking about Puerto Rico and the WBC very quickly, I think that when you talk about bringing it, I believe that really helped, the WBC helped MLB kind of open the doors for the guys to show their passion and their flair and flavor. And we are enjoying that right now.
Yeah, the dyed blonde hair, too. Did you guys dye it?
I did. I did. You know what? And I was going to Nicaragua afterward. Actually, there were...
So Cedon Rafaela is up. 2-2 count on him. Hitting 247 on the year. We'd love to see him get a hit right here. Or a home run.
And surprise everyone in mom even.
Yeah, but he strikes out.
My blonde hair. So
well done. Thank you, gentlemen. It's great to spend some time with you, and congratulations on the film.
So that'll end the second inning.
Thank
you so much. Thank you.
Scoreless through 2 innings. We head to the top of the 3rd inning.
Lululemon Pacebreaker shorts. Get into it. When you're free to test your limits, you can push yourself to new heights.
DQ Freezer, home to all the Blizzard flavors of the past, is opening to bring back salted caramel truffle. Oh, with toffee pieces and choco chunks.
Get your own.
Gotta get your own salted caramel truffle before it's gone.
Can Graybar help my electrical and datacom jobs be more productive?
Yep, our supply chain services are designed to do just that.
Like job site services?
Yep, we deliver the products you need, where and when you need them.
What if I have technical questions?
Yep, our specialists are top-notch.
They're a unicorn.
When you need to keep your projects productive and profitable, rely on Graybar to help you get the job done right. No unicorns required. Yep, Graybar does that.
Apartments.com lets any landlord find qualified renters, assign leases, and collect payments from any place, even here.
And where is here, exactly?
Isla de Ventada is where we let all of our landlords acclimate to their newfound freedom. Do you like dolphins? Watch. Oh, hey, you didn't touch that, did you? Uh-oh. Ay. Apartments.com, the place to list a place.
To truly embrace the fine life, you must learn to let go.
In against Nick Pivetta, who allowed a base hit and stolen base in the second. Gets a mile-high pop-up into left. Rev Snyder again cruising over.
That'll be out number 1.
And 1 down.
Yeah, Rev Snyder back in there getting action. It's 3 down to him.
Brings up Schumann, the shortstop, the number 9 hitter. We talked about a career perseverance all those years in the minors before at 27 he was finally called up to the big league team. You made the point last night when he did something against Bayo, when he stepped out, got time, stepped out, and it seemed to really bother the young starter, who would then walk him. I thought a really good teaching moment for Bayo, but gives you an idea of the baseball IQ of a guy like this. You know, all those years in the minor leagues, certainly not a tools guy. Gets up mainly because he persevered, he stuck with it. Ranging up the middle. That's going to be off the glove of Rafaela, and it rolls into center field. And Schumann will be on with a base hit.
Yeah, a lot of this game is predicated on talent, right? You got to have talent. You got to get to this level. But there are plenty of guys that have a ton of talent that will never, ever step foot and play on a major league field. There are so many guys within this game that have utilized their ability to grasp and understand the nuances of the game to allow them to keep going up the ladder. They have a passion for the game. They learn every little angle to make themselves better. He is what that is. Like, there's so many players you play against, and that's what you see. Mark Cotte talked about Schumann being that guy, and that's where a lot of guys question, should I hang it up? Should I go do something else? But you'll see minor league managers, right? Guys that are just, most minor league managers at AAA too are either former players or they've been grinding through it, looking to get that next step. They'll convince guys, hey, keep staying with it. Don't give this up. You have something in you that is innate. And I think watching Schumann step out and do that little thing, it caused ball 4 because it got Bayo to be emotional.
Yeah, got in his head. One out, one on. And downstairs on Lede, who's over all the fly left.
Yeah, this is a lot of times he's using that 4-seam at the bottom now. To me, as a one from Pavetta, if I get that 4-seam down, I'm going at it because that's my best chance. It's hard to get on top of the pitch. That 4-seam, he's got good carry on at the top. And to be honest with you, OB, a lot of the reason I became a Major League Baseball player was because of that. I didn't have the physical tools and all that. It was a lot because I learned the ins and outs of the game. Had a lot of great mentors, a lot of great players. And like 04, I just sat here half the time when I didn't get my 200 plus at bats, was watching the great guys do it.
Sweeper, and strikes him out with it. Second strikeout tonight for Pavetta. And
great strikeout there.
And Andujar on the way up next.
Miguel Andujar. We got to boo
big leagues at some point
in the front row one time.
On
That was
whether
nice.
or not it was going to happen.
He used to play for the Yankees, so I
Even
booed him.
guys who were drafted fairly high,
right?
Because so much of the game is predicated on failure. Most of it is. Throw over, and a tag won't get him.
Yeah, a lot of times the adversity comes in college or in minor leagues too, because you were always the best. Right? You get drafted high, everyone was catering to you, telling you how great you are. Next thing you know, it's like, oh wait, this is a whole other level. You know, oh wow, these guys are pretty good. And some guys just can't handle it. They can't handle that failure at first.
Schumann not running, but he can.
I'll tell you, Andujar is picked, I don't know, that's 2 at-bats now. He's picked up that sweeper at the bottom. Pavetta's throwing it, looking out of hand, right in the zone, just goes right below the zone. See if he's just seeing it well.
Got a good look at that one off the plate. 2-0, 2 out.
And this is where you can frustrate a pitcher too. Like, oh, does he see? Like, that's when they start questioning. Does he know something here? Can he see something, or is he guessing it?
Schumann holding and a line shot. That'll drop down for a base hit. Rev Snyder scoops.
So that's a base hit from Miguel Andujar.
Stopping there.
Single.
So you saw that one okay.
With 2 outs.
Second.
Yeah, he got off the end of the bat here, stayed through it nicely to get the base hit. But this ball just stays up too much, right? Not a bad pitch. You want a little bit more down. That creates the ground ball. But you see how he stays through it, gets that good spin to keep it straight.
So the most dangerous guy is about to dig in next, the DH Rooker. He's 0 for 1 with a fly to left. 2 out, 2 on.
Yeah, that wind is picking up too.
Yes, when it gusts, it really kicks.
You look up, yeah, the flags are moving. But that little stick up there almost took like a 90-degree turn and then whipped back to the left.
It's really the flag out there by the 379 mark. It's most telling. That'll be in there for strike. When that starts to gust, there's your jet stream. It's not all the time. Schumann and Andujar get their lead. Tried to hold up, and he did. 1-1. Batting stats presented by your local New England Honda dealers.
Yeah, keep fixated on that 899 OPS and didn't make the All-Star team. That's tough.
Yeah, again, made it last year. Had a case this year. Many believe he will
Here's
not
Brent
finish the year in
Rooker.
Oakland. Just came off a 10-for-20 homestand with 3 home runs. Runners take off, both of them on the move. Here's the throw down to second. The tag in won't get him, and they are both safe.
Westbrook good recovery there to get there. Wong came up firing and looked at him second, and Westbrook wasn't going to make it. See how he's retreating on the pitch, and he kind of like, he was there. I mean, just from the angle, it was like, oh man, this can hit the runner.
Kotsay, when he's been given a chance these first couple of games, has been very aggressive on the bases. Downstairs, he's going to put him on. That's going to load him up. So both teams with an early chance with the bases full. That'll bring Bailey out. First walk of the game issued by Nick Pivetta. They're all filled up for Langoliers, who's 0 for 1.
So bases are loaded in the top of the third here. 2
Langoliers,
outs.
who's hit 3 home runs his last
Not really
8
that
games.
nervous
You gotta be
right
careful
now.
with him.
But Andrew Bailey's coming out
Back
to talk
in
to
April
Nick
9th,
Pivetta.
he hit 3 home runs in 1 game against Texas.
Yeah, he's a swing and miss guy, though. This is a guy that you can put away. But that first at bat, he gave him 2 sweepers on the outside edge with the 0-2 count. He laid off him. So maybe he's picking it up. I don't know, because a couple of these guys are laying off him. They're seeing something, or maybe they're just guessing sweeper. Right now, Pivetta's got 18 sweepers, 18 four-seamers, and 3 curveballs.
So Schumann down to third, Andujar into second. Rooker is the man at first with 2 down. Langoliers has driven in 47.
Yeah, right there. He just doesn't have that feel where it's starting in the zone. There's a bunch of these pitches that out of the hand, these guys are just seeing it, where it's either down or away.
You're right, he pounded the strike zone to Miami. It's really not been the case tonight. Not yet, anyway. And he falls behind 2-0. He's at 57% strikes.
Yeah, pitch count's not crazy, right? It's at 43rd pitch right here. He gets out of this. Right here, this is a big pitch.
Bases jammed, 2 down, and a 2-0. And he missed with
Ball
that
3.
And now as a hitter, you are just looking dead red for what you want for 2 pitches.
Bases loaded,
He's
3
got
out
to
count.
throw a strike.
Shea Langoliers.
On Shea Langoliers.
And that's ball 4. So that's going to score a run. Going to walk in a run.
Schumann will score, and it's 1-0 Oakland. Second walk of the inning, and right now Pivetta's all over the place. Yeah, very different looking pitcher so far tonight than in Miami on the 4th of July. Langoliers will pick up his 48th RBI. He got nothing to swing at. And now Butler crushed a line drive off the glove of Devers first time up. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, these guys have been big on chasing pitches. But today, they've done a good job of laying off a lot of pitches that have been below the zone and outside.
They are reloaded, and a 1-0. And a strike with the curveball.
So bases are still loaded. 1 run has scored.
Yeah, that's interesting right there. You didn't want that ball.
Yeah, the one he threw a strike with.
The A's have 3 hits.
It's always weird. You can't figure out pitchers, right?
Two down, 1-0 A's. Now the curveball, he's gone curveball heavy here, 2-1.
It might be the pitch he has a good feel for. He goes back to it.
Can he get out of this? And a line shot sliced down
God
into the
damn it.
corner up against the wall. One run is in. Rooker
He's gonna
is
score
right
two
behind
more
him. He
runs.
will score. Into second base, Butler with a double. They are getting some good looks.
It's now a 3-0 game.
It's 3-0 Oakland. Second into the ball game for Butler, and both of them, he's hit right on the button.
Yeah, he's done a good job of going the opposite way with it, too, right? I mean, hit the bullet right at Raffy. Raffy barely got a glove on it. Got the base hit. Again, gets that fastball and just takes it the other way. Just kind of respecting the breaking ball, but allowing himself to take that fastball to left field and gets 2 RBIs on it.
Here's Geloff, who's 0 for 1. Hit a big night last night.
Oh, man. That's a good pitch.
You call ball 1.
Yeah, that's in there.
Geloff last night, 3 hits, 4 RBIs, including a home run. One thing the A's do is hit a lot of home runs.
It's kind of surprising, too, right? I mean, an offense is at the bottom. I mean, they're bottom 5 in the league.
But they're number 5 in the majors in home. Back 1 and 2.
Hey, might as well say, hey, listen, if we're not going to get a lot of averages, let's just wait for the fence.
Rip and rip.
We're not a high average team. We're going to adapt here. We're just going to back a leg up.
Well, they have the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3.
And that's strike 3, so that'll end the inning. Oakland scored 3 runs in this inning, so it's now a 3-0 inning, or it's now a 3-0 game. We head to the bottom of the third with the A's leading.
Prom day is July 16th and the 17th. Well, all we could do, I could be more than making the settings. I could be making the... Sign up to be a member if you want free shit. Yeah, start clicking.
On a distant world, you faced the enemy. And all the while, you were vacuuming. Oh, there's more to imagine when you listen.
We want it all. We want double the steamed or chilled towels, double the relaxation, double the massaging hair tie, double the sudsy satisfaction, and double the neck and shoulder treatment, double the unkinked neck. But we only want to pay once, so let's do that. At Sport Clips, you can have it all twice for the price of having it all once. For a limited time, the Ultimate MVP haircut experience costs the same as the MVP. The Ultimate MVP Relax and Repeat event at Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
How do you sleep at night?
On a mattress from Mattress Firm. So I sleep.
For a limited time at the July 4th sale, get a queen mattress and adjustable base for $499.99. Get matched at Mattress Firm, sleep at night.
Arby's Deluxe Burger. Have you ever seen such a well-crafted burger? Oh, Arby's Big Cheesy Bacon Burger.
I think we go to the bottom of the third inning. Kevin Youkilis, Dave O'Brien, and Tom Caron tonight from Fenway. And it'll be the top of the order. Duran is second at bat. He singled in the first inning against J.P. Sears. So hitting .278.
So here's Jaron Duran leading off,
0-1 bases on his way to the All-Star game in Arlington, Texas. Comes Sunday evening. 0-2.
0-2.
Yeah, there's nothing more exciting than your first All-Star game, too. I mean, it's... You know, the one thing they tell you is remember every minute of it. Enjoy every little thing of it. And you can always tell the guys that have been around and made a lot of All-Stars versus the guys that haven't. And it's just it's a great day to see the smiles on those guys' faces. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to watch and see how excited Jaron Duran is after.
I'll be streaming the All-Star game if I don't work. Like, I'm not going to request it off, but like, if I don't work, then I'll stream it.
You were one of the All-Star All-Star game?
I loved every single minute of being an All-Star. And that one time I fell short. I was almost a 4-time All-Star. Got beat out by Nick Swisher on the fan voting. That was a tough one to. When you get beat by the Yankee, right? The Yankee fans took down the Red Sox in that one. That was tough. I'm not bitter though, Dave.
No, I can tell. I mean, you let it go. You've done a great job. It's just like water off a duck's back.
Because I love going. I mean, it's such an honor to go. It's so much fun. I don't remember what city was in.
The 2-2. Hammers that one toward the hole. A diving play by Gellert, who's up, and he'll got it.
So that's going to be out number 1.
Took a good play and one away. What was of the first one? What was your enduring memory?
My first enduring. Well, it was definitely not sitting in the back of the truck running around New York City and being told how great I was. It was quite the opposite. I think I went out every city block and was told how horrible of a human being I was. So that was not exciting. It was the game. So I was a starter, and Petey was next to me at second. They brought out all the Hall of Famers, and I'll never forget how emotional that was for me because my path to the major leagues was not easy. I went to University of Cincinnati, went 4 years. Got drafted, $12,000 signing. It was a hard path, and I just remember going out to first base, and Tony Perez, Willie Stargell, Harmon Killebrew, and it was that moment that I go, holy cow, I made it to the pinnacle of this game.
And it got you.
And I got teary-eyed because Tony Perez knew me and knew who my dad was from Cincinnati, and his look on his face, and he was so excited to see me. And I still get I got goosebumps now and get a little teary-eyed when I think about it because that moment was
1-2 count to Rob Refsnyder here.
All the effort my dad built a batting cage in the backyard with wood and mulch and all the effort that he did. And I think that's the special moment as a player. You got to think that way.
Bouncing ball for Harris at third. 2 up and 2 down.
And that's going to be out number 2.
And you bring everybody who coached you, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where, back then you can't bring them all. And, this is it right here. I mean, it was just incredible. I mean, all these greats out there, you're looking and you're like, holy cow, these are the best of the best that's ever played the game, ever. And I get to go out. I mean, I still felt like in that moment, like, wow, I don't deserve to be out there with those guys. But you do. You stand out there and you go, wow, like, I'm finally an all-star in the major leagues. I remember playing wiffle ball in the backyard and dreaming of the day just to make it to the major leagues, but let alone be in an all-star game. And the last one at Yankee Stadium, pretty special.
Oh, yeah. O'Neill with a walk in the first inning.
I'll tell you what, the worst part about that game is I think it went till midnight.
Yeah, went till like 1:30 a.m.
Boy, special stuff. Made sure to shake everybody's hands. Tony Perez was the guy you were about to shake there before we cut away.
Eddie Murray. Poor Willie, it's not physically, like he used to be, but I'll tell you, I remember the baseball cards. My dad collected all these guys, all the greats.
Tony, one of the nicest guys I ever met in baseball, by the way. Tony Perez.
The big dog.
The big dog.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big day for my dad, too, because he was such a fan of Tony and the Big Red Machine. And those are the special moments. And it was great because, Pedroia, that was, he was over there, it was his first. And J.D. Drew got the big, he was the MVP of that game.
Yes. Yeah, there was a lot of Sox flavor in that one.
That was wild. That's when they said, okay, we're not ever doing this again. Extra innings. We're going to cut this off.
That was awful. They're running out of pitchers.
And I remember guys left. They left.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, there was a bunch of guys that left.
Did it really happen during All-Star games when a guy got his couple of at-bats, the pitcher had his inning, they got on a plane and went home?
That was the only time I remember guys leaving that I can recall just because the game went on for 5 hours.
Bases empty, 2 down, and now Langoliers will go out and have a conversation here with Sears.
Shane Langoliers talking
I remember once asking him when we were at the Marlins together. He was a coach. And I said, it was the toughest pitcher
2-2 count here to Tyler O'Neill.
The toughest 0 for 4 he ever had.
He's walked in the game.
I knew he had faced Koufax. He said, Oh no, that was the easiest 0 for 4 I ever took. He would never throw anywhere near my head or my body. He'd strike me out every time, but it was fine. I was cool with that. He said Don Drysdale was the guy.
Oh really?
Because he would drill you. He would knock you down, and then you'd go 0 for 4. He said he was the toughest.
Sandy's a good guy. Bearcat.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
But he went for basketball at UC. Great athlete. Great athlete. Back then, it was like freshman, JV, and varsity teams in college.
2-2 to O'Neal. Quick swing. And
that's going to be a full count. Tyler O'Neal.
Yeah, the All-Star games are fun. I think it's the best one in all sports too.
Totally.
By far.
Not even close.
Yeah.
We're a little partial, but not even close. They on pitch and a high fly center field that hangs up Leday with room out there though.
And that's going to be out number 3.
The Red Sox go quietly.
So that is going to end the 3rd inning. We are going to be heading to the 4th inning now. Oakland A's lead 3-0.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus, here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guy. I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator to see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and clips on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties the game.
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
This is what you've been waiting for, folks.
This guy is off the chart special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. What a masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what? And the Royals have ended his evening. Absolutely sensational tonight.
So the game has now reached the 1 hour mark
But it's a work call. Oh, a work call?
as we head to the top of the 4th.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy, you can be deprioritized.
It's too bad. It's a good movie.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
So then it's Tyler Nevin.
Hey, what's up? How you doing, bro?
0-1 to him. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
He's got his stash going. It's gonna be me. I don't know. Yours is a little bit sketchy. Yeah, I can see it across the field. It comes down a little bit. That might take the cake over you, but you got pretty.
Oh no, that's a strike. Okay, that'd be 0-2.
You got a pretty good one.
That is Ben May wearing that stash, and there's Romy's. Yeah, Romy's got to beat. I'd say by a lot.
Stashes are back in. It's great.
Nevin with a cut and miss, and his troubles continue. He strikes out for the 2nd time, 1 away in the 4th inning.
You know, the 0-1 got a sweeper that was a little bit off. And then this one as a hitter, you're just trying to protect the swing, but he was way out in front of that one, anticipating probably the fastball.
All right, thanks to Kyle Hudson, Red Sox third base coach, on our Wired Up Wednesday. People should know that this guy is a great athlete, and in college he played for the University of Illinois. And he led the football team in receiving yards as a freshman and as a sophomore.
Was he also the one that scored on the Papelbon?
He did.
On that
1-1.
Oh man, I don't know bring that one.
His final major league game as a player came against the Red Sox at Camden Yards. Orioles were down 3-2 on the 9th inning. He pinch ran for Chris Davis, who had doubled on Pap. Hudson would score the tying run on a ground rule double, and the Orioles went on to win the game 4-3.
Sorry, Pap. I know you're out there in the booth. We'll bring up one of my horrible That's the thing in this game. We got a lot of good, but there's some tough moments in there too. That is for sure. Yeah, we were fortunate though. We had such great teams.
Harris 0 for 1, a cut and a miss here.
That'll be strike 3, so that's out number 2.
Back-to-back Ks by Pivetta.
Well, the top half of the order really saw this sweeper a lot better. Now you're seeing some bad swings as you get down in the bottom of the order. That's how they got the 3 runs. They were doing a great job of
So now it's Max
swinging at
Schumann.
those pitches. He's painting them on the outside of the balls, but that's what got the walks.
One
got
for
a couple
one
of hits.
Pivetta in need of a bounce back inning. Had a rough third, gave up 3 runs. He struck out the first 2 men here in the 4th.
He had that single in the 3rd, and he scored a run.
Mini rally with a base hit. Max Schumann.
He also had a stolen base. He has 5 home runs this year.
Red Sox are getting help against the other teams in front of them in the division. Baltimore is down 3-0 in the 5th inning to the Cubs. Base is empty, and the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike
And
3.
Max Schumann strikes out.
Side in the 4th.
Struck out the side.
You love the players.
He's weird like that. Like, he'll do that. He'll like, give up runs, and then the next inning, just like strike out the side.
MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
Since its inception, the Boys and Girls Clubs have been more than a fun place for kids to go after school. For some, it's been a second home, where they can learn, play, and grow. Thanks to the partnership between Major League Baseball and Boys and Girls Clubs, children of all backgrounds have access to safe spaces. Let's go take a selfie. MLB Together and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, empowering children and building futures. Bring it in.
Baseball is a sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa. El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa.
It's the Plátano power and the Arepa power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big.
El béisbol es otra cosa.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-866-895-3521.
With Spectrum Internet,
Here against the A's, down 3-0. Devers, Wong, Gonzalez will get their second look at J.P. Sears, the left-hander out of Sumter, South
Here's
Carolina.
Rafael Devers. Ball 1 to him.
0 for 1 to the K. Red Sox had him in trouble right away in the first inning. They loaded the bases with 2 down, but failed to score.
Strike 1, so 1-1 count here.
Trouble right there. Just that little sweeper doesn't do too much, but it's been on the inner third of the plate. That's what got him to strike out back at first.
July has been Rafi's favorite month. He hits .318 in July.
Strike 2.
Sinker in there, 1-2.
Yeah, kind of play a little game with him here, right? You know, Rafi looked like he took that. Usually he's swinging at that pitch. Looked like he was maybe sitting back on that sweeper.
And that's going to be popped up, flied out to center field.
1 down. Rafi 0 for 2 tonight.
It's going to be out number 1.
Let's toss it down to TC.
Here comes Connor Wong. He walked earlier.
Player Red resume, Connor Wong has become one of the best hitting catchers in all of baseball. 309 batting average, tops at the position. He's second in on-base percentage. I spoke with him today about the difficulty in balancing the workload of doing what he needs to do to help his pitching staff be at their best, yet also still find time to stay sharp offensively. It's something Jason Varitek used to talk a lot about, and Wong said over the last 3 years he really has learned a lot about time management, about putting in the time he needs to make sure he's ready not only at the plate but behind the plate for his pitchers, and of course to control the running game. I asked him, with his speed, is it more fun to steal a base than it is to throw a guy out? He said, no. Throwing a guy out is a whole lot more fun than running on the bases. Well, you bring up a great point, TC, about Jason Varitek, too, because he had to master both sides of the plate and stay sharp on both sides as a switch hitter.
That'll be ball 2.
I'll tell you what, though, at the end of the day, he didn't care about hitting. It was the weirdest thing sometimes where I was like, Tech, what are you doing? Like, you got to take VPs. Like, I can't. I got to focus on it. We're like, no, we need you to hit, too. And he was like, this is more important. He was so prepared with pitchers that he would discount his hitting sometimes. And we always thought it was odd how he did it, but in hindsight, it was the right move to get our pitching staff going in the right direction.
And yet he's always going to be noted as a very good hitting catcher.
Yeah. You know, the left side, he had the struggles for the right side, right? At one point, somebody was like, hey, why don't you just hit left-handed the whole time? Right. And it's like, well, I'm just used to this since I was a kid. But his leadership was more about being prepared to call a great game, get that pitching staff in order.
It's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 3. And he did appeal down to Beck.
That sucks. I didn't look like that was a swing.
At first, I thought this was close, but
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
No, he didn't go.
Yeah, no, I don't think he did.
He was robbed there.
We saw that last night, too, where those hands go forward.
It was closer than I thought, but he didn't.
And they go off bat.
That's fucking
but
stupid.
That bat head did not get around.
Romy Gonzalez is 0 for 1. He is grounded out to third. I've heard umpires talk about this. They're not talking about breaking a plane or how far a guy went. They're talking about, is the hitter committed to the swing?
I'm committed to swing every time.
Every time. So you've got to be a mind reader. That's what you got to be, I guess.
Hey, selectively aggressive. We talk about all the time. You're hit. No. I'm ready to swing. Ball.
2 down and the 0-1 to Romy.
There's that one frustrating. You kind of check swings. I used to do one where my hands would go up and the bat head would go down, and they'd call me every time. I was like, oh, come on, and go back and look at the replay. It's just some umpires see it differently.
Xander was the best I ever saw checking swing.
The best are when guys do it and they throw the bat.
Yeah. So Xander do that. 0-2. He hangs in there. Red Sox with 50 wins in 90 games for the first time
two to
since
Romy Gonzalez, fouled off.
It's the last time they made the postseason.
Well, they're on that path, right? They had put themselves in contention here. You know, they're in it right now, but long way to go. Got to keep playing like they're doing right now, and they're going to hit that stretch again where they have a little bit adversity.
That's going to be
this is how you bounce back.
Got to keep beating the teams that are 500 or below 500. Red Sox have dominated those teams. A major league best, 33-14 against sub-500 teams.
But what, 16-26 against teams that are over 500. So that's where they got to make that distance.
And that's going to strike them out.
Swing on a missed strike 3. Red Sox go in order for the third straight inning.
So that's going to end the fourth inning. Still 3-0. A's. We head to the fifth inning.
My clothes look fresh, but I need them to smell fresh too.
Nick Pivetta
That's
will
why
come
I
back
add
out.
Unstoppables to my wash. Now I'll be smelling fresh all day long. Still fresh. Still fresh. Still fresh. Still fresh, you nasty little goblins. So fresh. Still here. Still fresh.
With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow. To give your clothes all-day freshness.
For the 10th year in a row, the Mazda CX-5 was named a Car and Driver's Editor's Choice for Top Compact SUV. 10 years. Wow, talk about reliable. The Mazda CX-5. Find out.
¿Quieres sacarle el máximo provecho a una sola hoja? Usa Bounty. Bounty está hecho para ser más resistente y más absorbente. Así que mientras las marcas corrientes no aguantan, una sola hoja de Bounty sigue absorbiendo, aún mojada. Eso sí que es valor. Bounty, el Quick Effect Rubber.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser borra lo sucio pegado. Y parece que pasé horas limpiando.
By Salem 5 Bank, 3-0 Oakland. On the top of the order, Blade, who's gone 0 for 2. Meanwhile, a left-hander, J.P. Sears, has put the Red Sox bats to sleep in the first 4 innings.
You know, this is one thing you see. Blade in a little bit of funk right now. He's kind of overswinging, kind of getting real muscular. A lot of times when you're getting into the little bit of rut during a season, you start trying to muscle up on things instead of
229 on the year, 310 OBP, 723 OPS, 11 home runs and 31 RBIs.
They're just
for 2 tonight.
in their swings.
1-1 count to him. No outs in the top of the 5th. Oakland leads 3-0.
Yeah, a lot of times just trying to be perfect.
So that has 65
just getting a
pitches.
little bit of whip, have a better feel, because right now you just don't have the confidence.
No men on base.
Dropped in for a strike. Nick struck out the side last inning. He's actually fanned 4 in a row. Pitch zone presented by Mika.
Yeah, last inning, facing Nevin, Harris, and Schumann, he got all 3 of them to K. Almost sweepers.
A couple of times this year, we've seen Pivetta get on that strikeout run, including that 8 consecutive strikeout game.
Yeah, that was wild.
2-2.
How old is Dom's comment?
Strikeout. He pins Blade to the plate.
59 minutes and an hour and 2 minutes.
That's 5 straight.
It's 5 in a row.
Or if it,
Yeah, it was trying to
an
go
hour
over,
and
missed
an
the
hour and 2
spot,
minutes.
But that will work too. I mean, that is money. Little upper 90. Do you use that in your soccer?
It's been a while. Yeah.
What's
Use
this
upper 90?
news?
Sure. 20 years ago, sure.
20 years.
It's been a long time.
Wow. Yeah, I was listening to, I was thinking about you when I was watching, a little bit of soccer. I was thinking, and I was listening to some of the broadcasts.
That could be
They don't even talk
interesting.
anything about the game.
I'm interested to see that.
You know,
And then all of a sudden, it's
You know, I'm
someone makes a
not,
run.
locked in.
not upset about that.
Cracker and boom.
For Richmond, that sucks.
Well,
Give it
it's
anything
the
to
British
spice it
term,
up.
Well struck shot.
Oh, nice.
Cracker. What a cracker. 1 and 2 on Andujar.
Learned something new today. A lot of different uses of that word. Hard shot on goal.
And all you got to do is say the pitch. Then whenever you address the field, it's the pitch, and everyone will assume you're good to go. 95 miles an hour filed away.
Man, that hurts.
Like, I wouldn't want that at other places, but Richmond fucking sucks, so let's do it.
3 runs on 4 hits for the A's. They got them all in the 3rd inning. Red Sox have held to 1 hit after an explosion last night. But a long way to go.
Anything to spice that place up.
2-1 there in the 5th inning now.
I think you should start calling it Kevin Harrison. Not Kevin. I would say Kevin Cash. Brian Cashman of the Yankees.
right.
You got Cash and the Rays.
You got the biggest kick out of the fact that he went down to help his team.
Listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show up and watch these guys.
I wouldn't. Maybe try it on a road course. But now that we have one I mean, I'd say if you were going to do that when we had more, like the Indy road course. But now that we have, Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to mess with Watkins Glen. Maybe the Roval. But that's a playoff race.
Oh. 6 straight by Nick Pivetta.
Yeah, Anahar's still looking for the sweeper on this one. Watching, you see him sit back.
If it works well at Richmond and they do it at Martinsville,
a lot of times you see how the toe.
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I don't know if I'd want them to do it at Bristol.
That's what I love about the slow-mo. A lot of times the timing, looking, seeing, is that toe getting down? Is he ready for the fastball? Or is he sitting back on that slider? Or sweeper?
Brent Rooker 0 for 1 with a walk and a run. Pivetta has regrouped. He's trying to make it 7 straight Ks in the book. Nobody aboard in the 2-0. And across for a strike. That
Bristol 2024 was a great race.
Yeah, utilizing a little bit more to get the strikes, right? And trying to, yeah, right there at the bottom. He was missing on that a little bit.
I love Bristol no matter what.
And what's the cutter there?
Did. And missed 3 and 1.
Yeah, hasn't thrown too many of those. I think it's the second one of the night. Let's see if he goes back to that curveball.
Rooker with 18 home runs.
Give him the heater.
He did. 3 and 2. Shea Langelier's on deck.
It was an awesome race, but as of right now, they've got no clue how that happened, or else they'd use it at other short tracks. Yeah.
Last summer against Oakland too.
So Nick Pivetta strikes out that guy. Did he strike out the side again, or did he strike out the side last inning? Did he strike out the side this inning, or was it?
It's time for MLB Pitch, Hit, and Run, the official beat skills competition of Major League Baseball. Host a local event and give kids in your community a chance
He
to
struck
compete
out.
in a pitch, hit, and run
He struck out 7 men in a row.
for MLB World
It's pretty crazy. He had that really rough inning in the 3rd inning, and now he struck out 7 men in a row. Chester, you're so cute. I'm ready for Pocono. How do you think the race is going to go? Like, do you think there'll be a lot of cautions, or?
This guy is off the charts special.
It's probably going to be a lot of cautions, and it's going to piss off Dom. Heard it might rain. My forecast says 24% chance. But it has the sunny cloud thing. Saturday looks like it might rain.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Visit redsox.com/5050 through the 6th inning of tonight's game for the chance to win half of the jackpot. See official rules for full details.
Halfway through at Fenway, 3-0 Oakland here in Game 2. Yoshida, Westbrook, and Rafaela against J.P. Sears has been tough. The only hit against him, the leadoff man Duran in the 1st inning with a single. 1 ball and 1 strike on Massa, who fanned in the 2nd inning. Now, back on April 11, Sears took a no-hitter into the 7th inning against Texas. Eventually went 6 1/3. He got the win 1-0. So he is very capable of pitching like this.
I think that stat you gave too, 1 6 against lefties, right? I mean, in this run, it's something that this offense has struggled with all the years. They're starting in those lefties. Saw it early on, too, at the beginning of the year as well.
2-1, gently hit. Sears will grab that, gun him down, one away. Let's go to Tom Karen.
OBU, don't forget tomorrow at 6:30. One of my favorite shows. You want to check out Red Sox Game Day Live, presented by Plymouth Rock. I'll be there with Jim Rice and Jonathan Papelbon. We'll get you ready for the final game of this series. But you guys were just talking about trying to improve the record.
Chicago was like a 15%, wasn't it? What?
Westbrook is back and in the lineup after returning from Worcester. It was a great story when he got his major league debut earlier this season.
Oh yeah, it
For
was.
11 years in the minors.
It was a
but he's
50%
back
chance
because
already.
he
Yeah.
continued to get the job done with the Blue Sox. He hit .341 with a .1048 OPS over a dozen games since that first minor league stint. Alex Cora said he impressed everybody, not just when he was here, but with his attitude when he went back to Worcester. And he says,
Yeah, John Cena is retiring after 2025.
some guys are going to have to deal with that. Manuel Valdez, the most recent guy, said he had a home run today. So as they try to get where they want to go over the
I'm
second
not
half
that
of the season,
interested,
guys,
but
they
like,
need players who continue to get the job done in AAA and are ready for the
I'm interested at following it from a distance. Like maybe I'd like to pay a little bit closer of attention, but like I don't want to like watch all of it, you know. Maybe watch some events. Probably should be watching WrestleMania. Like that's just a big event, you know. No reason to not be watching it.
Yeah, a guy that's played that much in the minor leagues, who knows? You don't take any day for granted, and you go down, you just keep working hard. Get that opportunity to come back up. You got no other choice, right?
Probably couldn't stream it.
A lot of, I mean, when you go in
Sure, those pay-per-view companies would not like that.
Hey, you don't make the 26-man roster out of the game.
Is it even pay-per-view anymore? WrestleMania?
There's a bunch of you in this room that are going to help this team throughout the year.
2 strikes on him. Cesar Rafaela on deck.
It's only on Peacock.
Part of this game too. If somebody goes down, you need somebody to come up and fill in and do their thing.
To Westbrook. Hammer to third. And Harris up and over.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah.
Goes Westbrook, who should be out.
Yeah, Jimmy Westbrook should be out right now, but that fucking
He kind of guided this over too. That time, he kind of didn't keep his feet moving. Nevin, though, watch Nevin, though, on this. See how he's already stretched out? A lot, as a first baseman, you don't stretch out. You let the ball come to you and then come through it. He's kind of stretched out before the ball even lands, right? You want to be moving through that ball as the ball is getting ready to land and hit the ground.
Who taught you that?
I worked a lot with DeMarlo Hale at the beginning, and then it was just, you know, it's just getting the reps. You know, as you get the reps, you just get feels, and then you just got to get better and better at it. My big thing is always stay, you know, you're just always letting the ball come to you. A lot of times, first baseman, and it's funny, see how the foot's already landed?
You should watch the 2022 SummerSlam Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar match.
Hit that foot down.
I should, honestly. Like, shit like that, I probably should watch. Just like
First error of the ball game for either side.
Just like those super huge events.
Sox trailing 3-0.
It's fun teaching little leaguers too. It's like they don't even come close to doing it right half the time. So I just always tell them, hey, just get here in this position, let the ball come to you. They all want to stretch out and try to look cool, but it's not about the stretch. The ball beats the runner. You just have to make sure to corral it in.
Oh, everybody wants to look cool. Swinging a drive. That one hit back.
There you go, Sadan. That's gonna be off the wall. And Jamie Westbrook's going to head to third base. And he's going to head home, and he's going to be... Wait! Just hit it. Oh, no, he's out.
And second base,
he should have just hit it just to see, because...
Not even close there. And 2 down.
We'll give him an A for effort on the spin move, though. Rafaela just almost getting this ball out.
It's Sadan Rafaela.
JJ Bleday doing a good job to get into Schumann, and Schumann throws up.
Gets to second.
One hop into Langoliers.
Now Kyle Hudson, we've got him wired up tonight over there at third. I want to hear that. Well, here's Durant. He is singled and grounded out. Man at second, but now 2 away. He'll look at a strike. Right on the edge. That just the second Red Sox hit tonight. The wall ball double by Raffaello.
That's a tough one there, too, from Hudson. You know, you're like, I mean, a lot of times that throw, if it goes left or right, you have a chance. That was a good play by Schumann. Got rid of it quick and on a perfect one hop.
Did not offer. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And Durant has hit the ball through the hole in his first at bat between first and second. Did it again, and Geloff made a diving play on him back in the third.
Red Sox denied at the plate, and a swing and a miss here by Durant. 1-2, 93 miles an hour, the Swiftie. Mentioned that Sears has an issue with a couple of things. Home runs and hit batsmen. The last season and a half, he's allowed 47 home runs. He's hit 26 batters. Tonight, he's been awfully clean. 1-2. Not a big guy, 5'11", about $180, 28 years old.
And a lot of times you got to break that down too. Is it righties? Is it lefties? What pitch?
He's hit 10 more guys this year. Wave and a miss to strike him out with a sweeper. Frustrating inning for the Red Sox. They have a man cut down at home plate.
I don't care. Probably not going to click on any links to it right now. Well,
Well,
actually, I will since it's the A's half inning.
Hey Dave, don't knock it till you smell it. Try the luxurious new scent of Gain Relax flavors. Try new Gain Relax scent beads too, for twice the vibes.
When migraine strikes, do you question the trade-offs of treating? Ubrelvy is another option. It works fast to eliminate migraine pain. Do not take with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Allergic reactions to Ubrelvy can happen. Most common side effects from nausea and sleepiness. Ask about Ubrelvy.
Oh my god. Anything he wants. Oh my god! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
You gotta get rid of this. Tell me why. Because it stinks. Tell me why. I don't know. I've washed it so many times. Tell me why. No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor. Have you tried Dusty Rinse and Refresh?
It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them 3 times better than detergent alone.
It's the order went 5-5.
Soap? It's not us. Rinse odor away with Downy Rinse and Refresh.
That's awesome.
Well, Sox down 3-0 as we proceed to the 6th inning. Shea Langoliers to lead things off.
Top of the 6th inning.
Who begins this inning having struck out 7 consecutive A's. Meanwhile, the Red Sox have a man cut down by about 10 feet at home plate. And of course, if you hold them up there, you get runners at second and third, only 1 out. Wave and a miss.
Strike
count
2.
Westbrook is not the fastest guy in the world, and he was out by a lot. One the third base coach would like that back.
I never seen too many of those from Kyle Hudson either.
No.
He's done a really good job this year. His first year at third base.
Yeah, he's really been excellent over there. For the most part, swung on.
Strike
and
3.
the sweeper.
So he strikes out 8 men in a row.
It's been amazing for Nick Pivetta tonight.
That is the Red Sox team record, and he has tied himself for that record. And Roger Clemens. I remember I streamed that game where Nick Pivetta had tied that record.
I mean, this is his
and now he tied it again.
Got a lot of swing and miss in there. Had 3 last night. Now he's got 1 tonight, but in that first
now here's Lawrence Butler.
That's where he's
2 for 2 tonight.
Swinging those pitches, then walked in his second at bat in the third.
Lawrence Butler now 2 for 2. Scalds that one foul.
Strike 1.
Sometimes discretion is the the better form of valor, whatever. I got out of the way of that one. There was a
scared you so much you couldn't tell.
Yeah, for a moment I thought about making the catch, and then I got to thinking, if I'm afraid of a cat down here, what am I doing with a foul ball?
That was one of the great moments we've ever had in spring training. Here's the 1-1. And right through there to make it 1 and 2.
Did you ever see Jinxie Cat again?
No, he's in the safari now. He
Lives
on Pride Rock. He's king of the jungle. We knew his fate.
1-2. A check swing and a pitch down into the dirt.
That was one of the best moments.
Hey, meanwhile,
Jupiter.
We are sitting on potentially Red Sox record now. He's already tied it at 8 straight. And the 2-2 to Butler. Liner, and he made the scoop and throws on to get him.
All right, so that ends that strikeout record at 8.
But they made him throw it anyway.
They tied it again.
Yeah, so Ben May had a better view of that than Dan Iasanga. So from his view, he can't see. He's blinded, right? The body's in the way. He can't tell if he picked it, but good job by Ben May. And a good job by Raffy to finish the play. That's what you're taught, right? Just finish the play just in case.
So that ends the streak of 8 consecutive strikeouts by Pivetta for the second time this year. He's done that, tying the Red Sox record. And he has 2 out in the inning. Zach Geloff has popped up and whiffed.
Tell you what, Butler, that's 3 good at-bats from him.
Right on the button.
Right, going the opposite way, too.
Ground ball for Rafaela. He'll scoop and fire.
And that's going to be out number 3. So we are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still a 3-0 game. Watch these 2 in order.
I know the bad stuff that can happen with the bathroom model. Not with Bathfitter. Bathfitter is rock solid. Their tub-over-tub process means a great new bath in just a day with no demo, mess, or stress. Bathfitter, it just fits.
Hola, yo mantengo mi casa fresca con Febreze Space Espacio. ¿Y qué uso esto? Febreze usa un microchip para controlar digitalmente la cantidad de aroma liberada para que todo desaparezca. ¿El mío viene con microchip? Febreze te da la frescura del primer día por 50 días. Tanto tiempo es impresionante. Febreze también tiene una luz que te recuerda rellenarlo. Así tengo frescura todos los días sin falta. ¡Qué fresca está tu casa! Pásate a Febreze Way.
You've been an all-star teammate, always ready to assist during practice and offer positive feedback. But it's also important that you hone your own skills, which will ultimately result in strengthening the team as a whole. Communicate to your teammates that you're taking time to focus on improving your swing.
It's not doing a whole lot of dancing yet. Only 2 hits, down 3-0 to the bottom of the 6th inning. Against J.P. Sears, who's been very tough. Another left-hander giving the Red Sox fits here. Ref Snyder has struck out and grounded out 0 for 2. Sears made his major league debut with the Yankees 3 years ago. And he was dealt to the A's part of the
strike 2 to Rob Ref Snyder.
The following season. Ref Snyder, O'Neill, Devers, their third at bats in the 6th inning, and the 0-2. Rob has hit a chilly spell. He's now under 300 at 299. Usually he gets well in a hurry against left-handers, as throughout his career.
It's going to be fouled off. Still 1-2.
He's used that sweeper away, then the sweeper in. They got Rob swinging and missing. Now he's trying to attack up and in. Sometimes that's a pitch, though, that Rob can handle from lefties.
Kind of surprised that JP Sears is still in, but actually, no, I'm not really. I mean, yeah, he does have a high pitch count, but it's only the 6th inning.
Change up away 2-2.
And we got a little action in the bullpen now.
There is actually, yeah, there is.
Austin Adams, who also has a habit of hitting guys,
likes to throw Adam.
He gets loose 2-2.
This will be ball 3, so full count here to Rob Ref Snyder.
They loaded the bases, couldn't score.
He was 0-2 in this at bat.
They've had only a couple of base runners since then. Here's the 3-2 from the southpaw. Rattled toward
This will be fouled off. Still 3-2.
Didn't go out to the bullpen because you got 4 out of the 5 next hitters are righties. Thinking, hey, if we bring in a righty here, they're going to bring in, probably a Brave and pinch hit. Yeah, that's an interesting dynamic of when you choose to bring that righty in.
There you go! There you fucking go! Yeah, Robbie! That was awesome. That was an awesome home run. I know it only made it 3-1, but that was just fucking awesome. He legged out that amazing at-bat. He was down 0-2, got it back to 3-2. Hits that home run there. That's amazing. I feel like that's going to get us going.
394 feet. The Red Sox home run brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today.
Big home run there from Rob Ref Snyder in many different ways to get back on track.
It's on the 100th pitch of the game from the left.
It's going to be ball 1 to Tyler O'Neill here.
Came in and he scooped him. This is what you want right here. Missed spots, find the barrel.
Red Sox went back-to-back last night. Can they do it again tonight? Tyler O'Neill
strike 1, so it's a 1-1 count.
Yeah, he didn't go back to that sweeper, right? He had him 0-2 with the sweeper and never went back to it. Kind of missed with the fastballs, missed with the changeups, away. Did not want to go back to that sweeper.
He fouled off 1-2.
Devers on deck.
Yeah, you always wonder that too, why pitchers
JP Sears is still out there.
They swung and missed that. He missed with the changeup away twice. He's not feeling that pitch. Luckily, he didn't go back to that sweeper. Went to that 4-seam on the 3-2.
It's a 2-2 count. To Tyler O'Neill here with no outs.
104 pitches now for Sears. And still out there. O'Neill with 16 big flies. Take a ball. Full count.
Yeah, I thought possibly they would bring in Adams to face O'Neill. I guess they might want to keep him in here to face Raffy.
It seems to be the plan for Mark Hotze and Scott Emerson.
And they're talking it over here.
So full count here for Tyler O'Neill.
From Sears. swing.
And that's going to strike him out.
78 miles an hour. He's frustrated the Red Sox from time to time tonight with that.
So here comes Raffy. 0 for 2 tonight, but you know he can do something.
At that pitch too. Didn't have that much break to it. Kind of just stayed put. You can tell by that swing too. O'Neill thought it was going to have a little more bite to it.
Raffy Devers with 21 home runs this year, 58 RBIs, 294 batting average. 0 for 2 tonight.
The pitch count being up that high, they're trying to. It seemed like they're trying to get that left-on-left matchup with Raffy, especially with a slider guy like Adams against Connor Wong.
Devers tonight 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a fly to center. Lunging, he'll pop this one up. Geloff out, Butler coming in, Geloff still going out, makes it. And
that was a good play.
2 down. And that wind at times has been an issue in this series.
Yeah, that thing's blowing straight out to left. This is one where you can never stop moving your feet.
JP Sears is still in here with 108 pitches.
Just when you think you're,
I mean, it probably will be his final hitter.
You're in trouble.
This next guy.
2 out for Connor Wong. He's
Connor Wong.
He's also whiffed.
I'm surprised he's still pitching here.
Yeah, Connor Wong would probably be his final hitter.
Well, he's been sweating through that top on a very warm night. He's pitched a terrific game. At least to this point, but this is pitch number 110.
They really only got into trouble in that first inning, and Romy Gonzalez hit a bullet right at Harris at third base to end the inning. Other than that, it's been pretty clean.
2 down, and a 1-1 on the way to Connor. And a strike.
To strike to Connor Wong.
This is old school baseball right here. Big guy go pitch 112. You love it. Not used to this.
Ball 2.
Just missed off the corner.
So 2-2 here.
Romy Gonzalez is on deck. Red Sox have managed only 3 hits. Next pitch will be a new career high for Sears.
And that's ball 3, so a full count here to Connor Wong.
It's all-star break coming up, so you get an extra little bit of rest.
113 pitches, that's crazy.
He's had a bunch of 3-2 pitches in this inning. Here comes another one. Softly hit.
And yeah, there you go, Connor. That's going to be a base hit. That's probably going to be it for JP Sears. They're probably going to do a pitching change here. Yep, here comes the manager. So that is it for JP Sears tonight.
After 114 pitches. And that's at 5 2/3. Adams coming on. 3-1 Oakland. More in a moment.
Chester. You just make noise just to make noise, Chester. Just for the sake of making noise. Like, why do you make noise?
¿Apesta el pescado frito de la comida? Frescura instantánea. Una gamer adolescente, frescura instantánea. Usa el ambientador Freezer Service y haz que tu hogar huela fresco y limpio todo el tiempo.
You love the players. You love the game. See ya. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
I know the bad stuff that can happen with a bath remodel. Not with Bath Fitter. Bath Fitter is rock solid. Their tub-over-tub process means a great new bath in just a day with no demo, mess, or stress. Bath Fitter, it just fits.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League. Friday through Sunday. For more, visit redsox.com/tickets.
Right-hander Austin Adams, who sometimes struggles to know where the ball is going, will come out of the bullpen for Oakland, inheriting a base runner. 2 down, 3-1 game. Rep Center just putting the Red Sox on the board for the first time. Romy Gonzalez is grounded out to third and struck out. No one almost got away. He's hit 12 men this season, and that's out of the bullpen. It's not easy to do. Sears really threw the ball exceptionally well through a lot of pitches. Career high 114 and 5 2/3. 2-1. Red Sox have managed only 4 hits, same as Oakland. And a 2-1.
Chasing right there, 2 pitches. Saw a lot of struggles last night throwing strikes.
Wong, the base runner, with 2 down. And struck him out with a slider away. He got him. Red Sox settled for the 1.
So that is going to be the end of the 6th inning. We head to the 7th inning, still a 3-1 game. I'm going to go pee. Chester's going to get out of my way.
Stickley's most in-demand event is back in North Syracuse. Our 36th annual factory sale is this weekend, and the deals are better than ever. Up to 80% off furniture, mattresses, rugs, outdoor, everything you need for your home and more, plus truckloads of new Mission furniture and huge discounts. Look for daily spotlights with additional savings Friday through Sunday. Everything is in stock and available for immediate pickup or local delivery. Stickley's 36th annual factory sale, Thursday through Sunday in North Syracuse.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
Watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties the game.
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
They said it would be too hard to earn a degree while working full-time, but WGU offers flexible degree programs that I was able to finish on my time. There are no set login times, and better yet, courses and tests are all online and 100% whenever you want to do them. To learn more about how you can get your degree in IT, business, education, or healthcare, visit wgu.edu today.
They get 90 pitches, 10 strikeouts. His career high is 13. He's done that before against Oakland.
So Nick Pavetta's at 91 pitches now.
He's gotten this man
came in with today's inning with 90. Tyler Nevin's up. 0 for 2 tonight. 1-1 count here.
Both times a little overly aggressive. Swing that pitch is a little bit out of the zone.
Hitting 213 on the year.
Draft pick, so was his dad.
Was he Cal State Pershing too?
I think he might have been. I remember double check that. Dad Phil. 2-1. Fly to center field.
And that's going to be flied out for out number 1. Good play, though, for Jaron Duran.
We go to Tom Karen.
We'll be getting ready to head upstairs for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. We'll have full coverage after the game. But before the game today, we heard from Rafael Devers for the first time since the announcement that he would not take part in the All-Star Game festivities. Spoke about the shoulder, said it has been bothering him throughout the season, and he knows what he needs to do to keep it ready for games. Obviously, that's been working out. 2 or more RBI in 7 of his last 8 games, 7 homers in the last 12. He thinks the rest will get him ready for the second half, which is now more important than a lot of us expected. He says he believes this team has what it takes to make it to the playoffs. Says he's not surprised that he's believed in this.
Great.
To forego the All-Star game in favor of staying here to help his teammates is just another step forward in his growth as a leader for the Red Sox.
You hear that we believe in on every corner of the Red Sox clubhouse. You heard it out of Alex Gray yesterday. He said people around town, he feels, are beginning to buy in.
Stupid
He thinks if he's buying dinner or buying
Stupid
drinks, he's
Jaden.
not buying as much as he used to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said now people are buying him stuff.
Wow.
That's how he knows they're getting on board. Minkowski and Bernardino going side by side in the bullpen.
You start going out more, you know?
With Alex,
Yeah. Yeah, Alex.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, because that 04 thing. They
What's
said
wrong
never
with
buy
you?
a drink.
You know,
Yeah,
you know what's wrong with me. Everything.
I think it only lasted like for 2 weeks after. When I drank the town. You're right.
Yeah. They knew you were coming.
They're like, hey, we'll say this out loud, but you know what? These guys are animals.
Fly to right field by Harris. O'Neill barely has to move.
Yeah, that's going to be out number 2.
And 2 down. Number 9-man Schumann will be next. A cheer with the best of them with Allagash White, the most awarded wheat beer in the world. And Hop Reach, 2023's fastest growing IPA in New England. Allagash Brewing Company, we're good together.
You'll get what you
base hit
deserve.
and a K, 1 for 2.
It's a perfect segue.
Am I not already?
Hit. Not waiting around, and he smokes a single with 2 away.
That isn't 100 pitches.
Got a nice little hanger right down the middle. A lot of times the curveballs is just reactionary. You know, you don't really try to, you know, I think Manny was the only one that looked for curveballs all the time. But
Cora's letting him
you know,
stay out, but Andrew Bailey's coming to talk to Nick
You might want to sit
Pivetta.
on that slider a little bit more because it has that hard break and harder to recognize. But a lot of times you're looking fastball, that curveball just hangs up, and just a nice, easy swing on it.
Best curveball you ever saw?
Ooh, that's a good one. AJ Burnett had a nasty curveball.
He did.
It was filthy. I'm trying to think. Well, played with, you know, Beckett had a great one too, right?
Yeah, I'd put AJ's up there at the very top that I saw. Yeah, pretty good fastball too. Could throw hard.
I mean, Halladay had the curveball too. Had a good one.
Day 0 for 3, 2 Ks and a flyout. I was doing the Marlins years ago. They used to have a Marlins pickup truck go around the warning track. It would go behind home plate and eventually find its way out of the ballpark. And AJ was warming up once, and he decided, in perfect timing, to shatter the window of that pickup truck with a fastball. He threw it as hard as he could.
So it wasn't the Marlin in the back? The
Billy the Marlin was in the back. And it was like, I mean, it was incredibly dangerous in so many ways, but it was also fun.
That is one. Check out this strike. This is when, as a hitter, you are just super frustrated.
Pivetta with his 103rd pitch.
That's such a big deal too. As a hitter, you're going from 1-2 to, you know, instead of 2-1. But as a pitcher, you're loving it.
Schumann on with 2 down.
Then Tom Gordon, didn't he have that devastating curveball too?
He sure did. Flash Gordon. How about this tonight? Both starters over 100 pitches. Don't see that very often.
It's a beautiful All-Star break.
Yeah. Fly to center field. Durant backing up at the track. He's all the way back there.
It's going to be a base hit that might score the run. Yep, that's going to score the run. So it's going to be a 4-1 game.
Base Blade, who had really been slumping mightily, almost hit it out. That makes it 4-1 Oakland.
Yeah, off the bat, it was just, hey, can this ball stay in the yard? It looked like it, you know, the wind blowing out. It's kind of more blowing out to left field, but this ball's carrying. It's hot out. It's humid. These are good times to hit the ball and drive it out. Yeah, Jared, I mean, the funny one was Jared Durant, what was it, last night where he tried to climb the wall? Luckily didn't there and got it in.
So, kind of a strange outing for Nick Pivetta.
So, Nick Pivetta's coming out of the game here.
He also gives up 6 hits and 4 runs. Winkowski coming on.
Josh Winkowski's coming in. With 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
Is July 16th and the 17th. With all these deals, I could be more than making this decision. I could be making these. Sign up to be a member if you want free shit. Yeah, start clicking.
This is what you've been waiting for, folks.
This guy is off the charts special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. What a masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what? And the rules to end his evening. Absolutely sensational tonight.
Béisbol es un sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa. El béisbol.
Runner on at second. Winkowski out of the pen, fires down low for a ball.
That's
here on
ball
Andujar.
1 for Josh Winkowski to Miguel Andujar.
Call to the bullpen.
Miguel Andujar is 1 for 3 tonight. He had that base hit earlier.
2 down and a runner at second, and a big run at that. As the A's have scored again.
I think in the 3rd inning it was.
And Winkowski back into the bullpen.
Josh
role.
Winkowski in today for
It's been a
3.23
tough 3 years for
ERA.
Josh Winkowski, just put in different roles. Started as a starter, then kind of a long guy, and the 1-inning guy. So be interesting to see what he does.
Swinging bunt, Wong out in front, will gun it down at first base. And
All right, so that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 7th. You going to bob straight up? I'm going to try.
Béisbol es un sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa.
El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa.
It's the Plátano Power and the Arepa Power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big.
Look at the shoes if I do.
Es otra cosa.
Rated E for everyone. Listen to every MLB game live.
In the deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go! Alvarez ties the game!
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
Salt's new location in Fort Point. Catch Dining Playbook Saturday morning at 9, only on Nesson. Driven by your New England Chevy dealers.
Well, fans have had a 7th-inning stretch. Red Sox down 4-1. McFarland out of the bullpen with a 4.24 ERA. They use him a lot for the 45th time for the left-hander. Yoshida, Westbrook, Rafaela, the scheduled hitters. 4 runs on 6 hits and an error for the A's. 1 run, just 4 hits and no errors for Boston. Red Sox got a run on the board finally in the 6th inning and a home run by Rob Refsnyder. That's been all.
Ah.
He'll yank that one. Bobbled there.
Ooh.
The throw to first base is in time. McFarland got there first.
Yeah, that almost started into panic mode right there from Nevin.
Nevin, who was drafted right out of high school, has been struggling offensively here with Oakland. He's 0 for 3 tonight, couple of Ks. Brings up Westbrook, who's grounded out and reached on an error. Nothing came to that.
It's gonna be fouled off.
McFarland's not going to overpower you either. He's got the sinker, the swing for the changeup. Average around 88 on the sinker. It's got literally no extension. Hides it.
Stupid. That's out number 2.
Red Sox have had a lot of quick innings tonight. We take a look at FanDuel's same game parlay. You can bet $5 and $117.67. Red Sox have won 7 of their last 8, but this one's starting to get late. Down by 3.
So now Rafaela is 1 for 2
Rafaela
tonight.
tried to help with a double in the 5th inning. That's the play where Westbrook, who had reached on an error, was thrown out at home plate by quite a bit.
So now it's 1 for 2 tonight. Had a double in the 5th.
And threw for a strike. Cedon has been swinging a very good bat. Hit gently up the line, but foul.
It's fouled.
It's just fun to watch him get out of the box. It looks just so effortless. The way he like floats.
Has a lot of fun, doesn't he? And last night, making that pick at short and then blowing a bubble at the same time.
Yeah.
That went viral.
Look at you. So hip.
You know it. I am the least hip person you know. By a lot.
You said it.
By a lot.
I didn't say it. You said it.
Oh, I know. I mean,
yeah, I think
2-2 to Cedon.
You know, we talk about it all the time. You need some of that bling right there.
Yeah.
Some drip, ice, whatever you want to call it.
Just said you know me too well. Apparently not.
Yeah, we got to get you like a hip hop video too, OB. That'd be awesome.
That's what I'm all about. I live and die with it.
That's what I'm all about. I live and die with it.
Traditional lager. Here's that play.
Yeah, I mean, this is a do or die pick. The way you came and got it. Look at this. I got this. Too easy.
Yeah, give me a tough assignment. And a base hit the other way.
There you go, Cedon.
His second hit tonight. He's on with 2 down. Last 27 games coming into tonight, he was hitting .337.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 hits have gone the other way in the past 2 nights. Took the ball off the wall tonight, but did a good job at going the other way, getting that triple last night and the base hit. Again, just utilizing all fields. That's how he's going to keep maturing and elevating his game.
Jarren Duran 1 for 3. Started his night with a base hit and a theft at second. With a base hit by Raphael, and the Red Sox only have 5 hits in the game. Complete reversal last night, at least so far. And the big lefty's 2-0. Threw there for a strike, went back with a sweeper.
Nice dropping in the 2-0 sweeper.
Baltimore is in trouble. They're in the 8th inning, trading the Cubs 3-0 at Camden Yards.
And that's a base hit for Jarren Duran.
Up to second base, Raphael, inning with 2 out. He has to stop at second. That's how hard a hit that was.
Yeah, good job by Blade to get that in. That
So
was
Rob Refsnyder could be the tying run.
There to third. Just stays through this ball nicely. Schumann trying to get up to rob him, but not enough. Hops. Hey, look at Raphael taking that hard turn, forcing that throw.
So here's the A's manager taking the pitcher out.
Lucas Ursek coming on. We'll take the break as well. Red Sox with runners at first and second.
Ursek coming in. McFarland is coming out.
More than 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, like Sylvia.
Is Refsnyder being pitched in for?
To help people spice up their meals.
Not to deal with shipping.
So she turned to Amazon to take logistics off her plate. Sweet.
Tunisian Spice.
Spice, high five.
You love the players.
Yeah, I think he is.
You love the game. See ya. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets
Someone's
you
pitch
bid on
hitting for around
game used
Refsnyder, I
and
think.
autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
Creía no necesitar Swiffer, hasta que vi lo fácil que recogía mi pelo cuando me lo secaba. 1 minuto y ya está. Mira, los paños Heavy Duty son extra gruesos para súper atrapar y retener hasta su pelo. ¡Wow! Y para el polvo, amo mi Heavy Duty Duster. Sus fibras flexibles atrapan el polvo al contacto, hasta arriba y alrededor, sin tener que mover nada. Soy una fan. Te encantará Swiffer o te devuelven tu dinero.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-866-895-3521.
With Spectrum Internet, you can
Wedgewood Pines Country Club, an exclusive private golf club located minutes off 495 in Stowe, Mass. You can check out the best kept secret in golf in Stowe, Massachusetts. Well, Red Sox have a couple of men aboard with 2 down in the 7th. Abreu will now step in to hit for Refsnyder as Ursek comes on out of the
William Abreu is in to hit for Rob Refsnyder. Ball 1. And that's going to advance the runners to second and third.
99, but nowhere near the plate. And they both move up.
There he spikes. He's got around the ball. No chance with 99. That's what he's going to bring. He's going to bring that 4-seam at 98. The sinker at 99, the slider at 86, the changeup at 91. Everything coming in hot.
2 down. Abreu with a mammoth 3-run homer last night.
It's going to be
an 0 for 16 skid.
Yeah, also Ursek is not allowed to run in his last 7 games. 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts.
1-2-0. Now ball 3.
That's going to be ball 3.
Tyler O'Neill on deck. Rafael at third, Duran at second. And the 3-0. Take it all the way.
3-1.
Well, you're now 7 home runs. 320 with runners in scoring position.
20 RBIs with runners in scoring position for Wilyer Abreu.
And a 3-1. And that's going to be ball 4. Slider there.
And it's going to walk him to load the bases.
The bases are loaded for the Red Sox.
Here comes Tyler O'Neill.
In tonight's game.
I mean, that is a wild way to go right there with that slider. I mean, it is his second most used. I mean, he uses.
So here's Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 tonight. Had a walk in the first.
Yeah. Scott Emerson's like.
Getting 257 on the year.
What the heck was that? You got to go attack right there because once we the bat, it's a tie game. Now, one pitch in.
Yeah, KD.
And a guy with terrific power at the plate. O'Neill tonight with a walk, a fly out, and a strikeout. Opportunity knocking for the Red Sox. It hasn't knocked very much tonight. They loaded the bases in the first inning with 2 down and failed to score. Didn't even have a base runner after that until the 5th inning. Finally on the board on the Ref Snyder home run in the 6th inning, but now all filled up with 2 gone in the 7th.
See if that is costly right there to try to not go back to that 98.
This could be good right here. This could be good. And it's not good. Oh, it's safe. It is good. 1 run comes in. And the bases are still loaded.
Has shown a weak arm tonight. And a high chopper did the deed. And it reloaded.
Yeah, you knew right away the height of this off the plate. I mean, this is. O'Neill can get out of the box. And just the way you went about it, you got no chance.
So that makes it 4-2, and here's Devers.
They're going to look back. If Devers, gets a hit here, it's all about that 3-1 slider. Not attacking Wilyer Abreu.
Here's Raffy Devers.
They're on their feet at Fenway. Duran, Abreu, and O'Neill.
Here's Raffy Devers. He can do something big here.
He takes the ball.
Ball 1. That's going to be out. Out number 3. That's going to end the inning. So Red Sox get 1 run in this inning. So now it's a 4-2 game. We are headed to the top of the 8th inning.
The bad stuff that can happen with the bathroom model. Not with Bathfitter. Bathfitter is rock solid. Their tub-over-tub process means a great new bath in just a day with no demo, mess, or stress. Bathfitter, it just fits.
The National League Rookie of the Year is Corbin Carroll.
This dude is an absolute beast. He's got every tool. He's got the power tool.
It runs like the wind.
He plays Dave.
He's got his signature play, that sliding grab.
Pound for pound, maybe the strongest player in the league. It's been an incredible run.
Baseball is a sport.
Pero la verdad es que para nosotros, el béisbol es otra cosa.
El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa.
It's the Plátano power and the Arepa power. It's a familiar name, and Juniors is dare to dream big.
El béisbol es otra cosa.
This guy is off the chart special.
Headed by Sonic, 4-2 Oakland. As the A's come up to bat again, Red Sox certainly wanted a lot more out of that inning than just one run. Especially with Rafael Devers at the plate. Rafi has driven in 19 over his last 12 games. Get the chopper up the middle. Round number 3. So Abreu will remain in the game and play right field. O'Neill will move over to left. Winkowski staying on the pitch. Against Rooker, Langeliers, and Butler. Toughest part of their order. And in for a strike on Rooker. He's walked and scored a run. He's 0 for 2. Like Rafi was still shaking his head. And the 0-1. By him with a slider.
Yeah, tough one. I mean, that ball, but you know, he hits that ball a little bit to the left. That's probably in the hole a little bit, but some wild inning right there.
Fly to right. Abreu closing on that near the stands. Sliding kick gets it's a fair ball.
That's going to be a ground ball double.
That's going to be touched. That's going to be a double. So Rooker bounding into second base with a 2-base hit.
You talk about the outfielders playing deep a lot. This is what happens sometimes too, though. And this is more just basically about where that wall is. If he has more room right there, I think he can get to that ball. But you have to pull the chute there and slide. Whereas in other stadiums, I think he might have a chance to go get that.
Went into the crowd there as he went sliding.
Yeah, here in Wrigley, down that right field line, it's really hard.
So a 2-base hit will bring on Langeliers, who has gone 0 for 2 with a walk. And he will look at a strike. 17 home runs for the catcher. And a leadoff double for Rooker. And a base hit into right field. Rooker heading into third, and he'll stop him as the throw comes back into home plate.
This ain't good.
And here come the A's again, first and third.
They got runners on first and third.
Yeah, this was not a good read from Rooker. He kind of went backwards. I mean, there's a lot of things you try to do to go back, but this ball was a clean single off the bat. See how he kind of went backwards? But you have no chance on that arm right there. It's pretty impressive with Abreu's arm. I mean, we saw in one game that was a little costly. He launched it over third base. But he's not a big guy. He's got a really good arm.
Lawrence Butler's hit the ball hard 3 times tonight. A single, a double, and a line out to third.
Yeah, he was probably the most consistent hitter against Pavetta. You know, 2 for 3, then lined out right to Rafi, playing in like that shortstop position.
The 1-0. Butler crushed a home run yesterday. Turned 24 years old today.
Yeah, these are the games where you see him here. You know, the A's are like, man, if this could stay more consistent the way he's hitting like this, we got something here.
And a 2-0. He's fallen behind 3-0. He's about hit the Red Sox 8-7. First and third against Winkowski. Trying to come all the way back here, and that's in there for a strike. Pavetta pitching into the 7th inning, struck out 10, but gave up 4 runs on 6 hits. To Butler, and he's going to walk him. So another bases loaded situation. There have been a handful of those tonight. But this time, nobody out.
Now the A's have the bases loaded.
And Zach Geloff will be the batter. He had a big night last night with 3 hits, and he drove in 4.
Well, the 6th, 7th, 8th tonight has struggled. You know, Max Schumann's had a pretty good game, going 2 for 3. But this 6, 7, 8, they are 0 for 9.
Infield in, he takes a big old hack and comes up empty on a slider, nothing in 1.
Yeah, they got a lot of young players too, right? And that, you see a lot of those swings first pitch after 4 straight balls. Is that the pitch you're trying to go for? Slider down the way.
Two. Winkowski in a big jam with a man at every base and nobody out.
That's where you got to go back to that slider or cutter off the plate. Try to get that big chase.
And the 0-2. Couldn't get him to bite.
That's perfect right there.
Now it's Rooker at third, Langeliers at second, and Butler on at first. Now the Yankees have carried a 2-1 lead into the 9th inning against Tampa Bay. Baltimore down 3-0 to the Cubs in the 9th. 2-hammered foul. Bernardino and Anderson throwing in a Red Sox pen. And right now it's Winkowski. He will fire a 1-2 to Geloff.
And that'll strike him out.
Came in at 96 to punch him out. 1 away.
Yeah, that's big right there. But this is also, too, as a young hitter, you cannot be sitting back with bases loaded and not hunt that heater. That's what will happen. You got to be ready to hunt that heater and try to stay back as best you can on the sliders.
That brings up Nevin, who looks at ball 1. 0 for 3 and 2 strikeouts in this one.
It's a good double play.
And a 1-0 from the right-hander. That's through for a strike.
Yeah, you see the reaction from Nevin there, too. That's one he wants to get back and swing at. Slider that didn't do much, but a lot of times that cement mixer will jam you, too.
Nevin just 6 for his last 33. Here's the 1-1.
It's a good time for that cutter away, a little 6-4-3 to get out of the jam.
Trying to keep the Red Sox in it. And a 2-1.
3-1.
He did go with the cutter.
Just missed on that one, too, right? Just a little bit off.
3-1.
I like it, though. Go back to it. He's throwing it effectively.
They lead all the way around for Oakland.
Come on, get a double play.
Nevin. And a fly ball right field. The Braves sizing that one up. Rooker
probably going to score a run.
Here's the throw home.
Yeah, that's going to score a run.
And a big run at that.
So it's going to be a 5-2 game.
To make it 5-2.
And that's going to be out number 2.
Nevin will pick up the RBI, his 15th, and they advance to second and third, too.
Yeah, just left that fastball up where he could get the ball in the air. Tell you what, though, man, this ball traveled a lot, and Abreu getting behind the ball and a really strong throw in. Just barely safe right there. That's textbook right there, the way he got behind it.
Brett Harris has gone 0 for 3 tonight. Another look at that toss.
Yeah, see how he gets that momentum going forward, and that toss is perfect. Just a little too deep.
So 2 away.
Ball 1.
Rooker came racing home. He had the leadoff double. 2 men in scoring position here for Harris.
1-2.
1-2 after the slider. Red Sox are 4 for 4 against the A's this year. Time will be granted here by the home plate man, C.B. Buckner. Hammered toward third, picked off by Devers, so firing.
Yeah, that's going to be out number 3. So the A's score 1 more run there, so it's going to be a 5-2 game.
Play here from Rafi Devers. Do or die, puts the glove out, gets around it nicely, and a strike to Romy Gonzalez.
We head to the bottom of the 8th.
Superstar center fielder Julio Rodriguez. I think he's one of the faces of the game.
This kid is special beyond words. Julio Rodriguez, listen, at the end of the day, guy's a superstar.
This is the man right here. I feel like we're going to bring this back to the beat.
Béisbol es un sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa.
El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa.
It's the Plátano Power and the Arepa Power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big.
El béisbol es otra cosa.
My name is Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And with no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. What's in your wallet?
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go! Alvarez ties the game!
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
Since its inception, the Boys and Girls Clubs have been more than a fun place for kids to go after school. For some, it's been a second home, where they can learn, play, and grow.
It's down 3 to the A's, 5-2 Oakland. And Connor Wong will lead things up. Trying to get something
Connor
going.
Wong.
Red Sox have had some chances tonight. This is swinging bunt. Popping up. Wranglers will gun him down. That's a
Down
fast
number
ball
1.
in the 8th. As we check out the T-Mobile coverage cam.
Yeah, this is a great way to end the inning here defensively in the top of the 8th. Rolls over, and Rafi just sent that glove out there. Perfectly goes and gets it to his left. But then it's how he comes back across. Closes those shoulders up a little bit. Gets a throw over there to complete the inning.
Well, Dom Smith hitting 226
Here's
for
Dom
home
Smith.
runs. Homered last night. Will climb in as pinch hitter for Romy Gonzalez, who went 0 for 3 this evening. Base is empty, 1 away in the 8th.
Yeah, it's big on just the matchup being a lefty hitter against a righty throwing hard, but it's also the defensive replacement too. Romy, not bad over there, but still not his natural position late in the game.
Dom had the good fortune of being interviewed in the postgame show by Tristan Casas. He grabbed the microphone and did a stunningly good job. This is lofted toward left field, but not deep on the line.
Number
We're
2.
back up now. Made the catch. I think the wind took that one for sure.
Yeah, it's howling right now.
And 2 down.
I mean, Ref hit his ball really well. It just, I mean, it took off. You can see right there. When you see that jersey moving like that, you know it's howling here in Fenway Park.
Next in, Yoshida. Quiet night 0 for 3. Massa tonight a strikeout and a couple of ground outs. Red Sox looking for a spark. The bases loaded last inning, and the man they wanted at the plate, no question about it, Rafi Devers.
Here's
a high
Dr.
bounder
Yoshida
for
over
number
3
3.
tonight.
Fielder's choice, that was that. Red Sox also loaded the bases in the first inning and did not score. 1-1 in for strike.
That's when you look back, there's a hitter.
Hard-throwing rookie Miller up in their bullpen. They figured they'd get him in this series because he hasn't worked in a while. High floater, foul on a play.
He's fouled off. Still 1-2.
We saw him earlier in the year, and it was like, wow, this guy is electric.
Made the All-Star team for Marconce.
He has 66 strikeouts in 37.2 innings.
Yeah, that's strike 3. So
So
that's going to bring us to the 9th inning. The Red Sox will have one more chance to do something. Get to the top of the 9th inning. I'm going to go pee.
Nobody is as hot as Red shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
He's on a trajectory to be the most electric player in all of Major League Baseball.
He takes the field. He breaks StatCast records.
Power off the charts. Power. Fight to a star. Do it all. Do it all.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery, and I know the bad stuff that can happen with a bath remodel. Not with Bath Fitter. I've worked with them hundreds of times, so I know Bath Fitter is rock solid. Their tub-over-tub process means a great new bath in just a day with no demo, mess, or stress. Their seamless one-piece wall means easy cleaning, no grout, and a perfect watertight seal, and a lifetime warranty. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Béisbol es un sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa.
El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa.
It's the plátano power and the arepa power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big.
El béisbol es otra cosa.
Clothes are more than just laundry. They're what you live your life in, which is why Downy does more to make them softer, fresher, and better. Because it's just a blanket, until you bundle your new favorite person in it. Just a hoodie, until it's felt by
At first base, 5-2 Oakland as we head to the 9th inning. Schumann, the batter, has had a good night with a pair of singles and a pair of runs in that 9 spot. Then Blade and then Andujar to follow. And one of the most exciting pitchers in the game, Mason Miller, getting ready in their bullpen. In front of 32,935. And they were getting noisy with Devers up and the bases loaded. They were all on their feet.
Yeah, the way he's been hitting right now, you're just expecting some fireworks.
Yeah, it's kind of a shock when he doesn't come through. Right now, it's human. Apparently. He was angry at himself. Well, 3-run game.
Tell you what, though, his defense tonight, though, I mean, he saved a run in that inning. Ball to his left.
He's going to run in and just missed him.
I mean, that is one thing to look at this year is Raffy has played a lot of great nights at third base.
Sure has. He's made some of the best plays of his career this year. Floated toward right, and Abreu will be right there. And one down in the ninth for the A's. StatCast 3D is powered by Google Cloud. This was Nick Pivetta tonight. He had 8 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, this is for the 3rd through the 6th inning. With the 8 strikeouts, 6 coming off the sweeper, 1 off the 4-seam, and 1 off the slider. 10 strikeout night for Nick Pivetta.
And on the 9th guy, he had 2 strikes on him.
He did. Grounded out, right? Or no, he lined out.
It was a pick by Devers.
That's right. Yeah, that was Butler. Hit it right at him again.
So 2 times this season already, Nick Pivetta has had an 8 consecutive strikeout period of the game, which ties the Red Sox record.
Oh, Cashman got the win tonight.
Brian Cashman went down to Tampa. Yankees did win 2-1 on night number 2.
Hey, Cashman's 500 right now.
Cubs beat the Orioles 4-0. So that means the Yankees pick up a game. They're now 2 behind the Orioles in the division. 1 man out, bases empty here. Leday 1 for 4 with a double. Smoke a line drive. Duran will make the catch.
Oh wait, no, that's good.
Let that ball
Sorry,
stick,
I'm
but on number
stupid.
2.
I'm high.
Arbella Insurance is the proud presenting sponsor of the WEEI Ness and Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon, dedicated to striking out cancer. For every strikeout by a Red Sox pitcher, the Arbella Insurance Foundation will donate $50 to the Jimmy Fund, up to $100,000. Arbella here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. 2 away. The chopper.
Yeah, that's going to be out number 3.
Feed the pitcher. Nicely done there. 1, 2, 3.
So we're going to head to the bottom of the 9th where the Red Sox are going to have one more chance to do something. Down by 3 runs.
This year in Rosie's show, everyone can unlock their major league dreams and see their career unfold. Show your stuff at the MLB Draft Combine to prove that you're the game's hottest prospect. Make career-defining plays and decisions that affect every step on your road to the top. Unlock your potential on the show.
Rated E for everyone.
Baseball is a sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa.
El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa.
It's the Plátano Power and the Arepa Power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big.
El béisbol es otra cosa.
Limpiar es lo peor, en serio. Tiene que haber una mejor
Fuck
manera.
me.
Por eso probamos.
Freight charges, and by Rubenstein Law, the official injury law firm. The Red Sox coverage on Nesson. He's got the wristbands on. Red Sox looking for a rally. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, trailing by 3, and a tough customer out there in Miller. The all-star, the youngster Mason Miller, hits that fastball up over 100 miles an hour routinely.
And just 4-seam fastball and slider, averaging 101. And I'll tell you, 278 pitches of 100 mile per hour or greater.
David Hamilton, the batter, pinch hitter.
Oh, yeah. This is one as a hitter where you're just thanking him. This is next. It's right there.
Hamilton catches a break, 1-1.
I'm so sick of life.
Yeah, and over the last 15 games, I mean, he has 8 earned runs over 17.1 innings. You know, after his first 60 contestants of being .89 ERA. Just dominant.
That's 101.
That's just average. That's just average, yeah.
Right. He was named to the American League All-Star team on Sunday after finishing second in player voting among all relievers. First All-Star selection and the first A's rookie since 2012. 1-2. Boy, wow, that could have been as well. And to count 2-2.
CB's missed 2 for this at bat right now. Thankfully. Mason wanted it.
Hamilton trying to reach to begin the ninth. And he's running 2-3-2. 102 on the gun.
That's got to be tough too, right? I mean, 2 of those are right there, missed.
They were actually great pitches. 3-2. And in there, strike 3.
1-2.
A blistering fastball to get him. So he actually threw a couple of more pitches than he needed to, but a strikeout.
Yeah, this is just, I mean, as a hitter, a lot of times you're facing a guy like this. This ball out of hand, you think it's going to go down below your knees, right?
This game sucks.
But that 102, it just stays up.
Brings up Santa Rafaela. Sent out a ground ball to third, picked by Harris.
Number 2.
2 up and 2 down in the ninth. Top of the order, Duran.
I mean, that's 102. He's pulling that thing.
Duran with a pair of singles tonight and a stolen base. Base is clean and 2 away. And ball 1. Miller born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 6'5", 220.
Yeah, Gardner-Webb University, too. You always got to love these smaller schools that these all-stars come from.
Liner in center field, sinking down.
There you go.
A base hit. So the Red Sox still have life. The third hit for the all-star Duran. One all-star against another. And he is aboard with 2 away.
Yeah, that is a beautiful piece of hitting right there. Just stayed through it nicely, redirected it up the middle. At first, you thought he hit it maybe a little too hard where Boudet would have a chance, but fell in for the base hit.
Brings up Abreu, who has walked his only trip tonight. There goes Duran. And a strike. Duran down to second with 2 gone.
They're going to see the slider time now after getting that first pitch for a strike.
Stolen base for Jaron Duran.
0-1. You get a guy throwing 101 miles an hour and a guy swinging as hard as he can who can hit it a long way. But it's 0-2.
That's the best part about him is he can locate both pitches very well.
Swung on and missed 103 miles an hour to end the game. Well, that young man is special. And the A's win it by a final score of 5-2. It's the first time they've beaten the Red Sox this season.
Yeah, this is a tough team. If you get down those last 2 innings, Urseg and Miller, pretty tough in that 8th, 9th. But another game where the Red Sox, you know, have been defeated by a left-handed pitching starter. Now 1-7. I mean, great stretch run going 61 off the righties, but got to figure out that lefty going forward.
Red Sox also struck out 12 times.
Yep.
And that problem has been,
sucked.
as of late, one
That was a
Compton
shitty
more
loss.
than not, but not tonight. TC, Jim, and Pap coming your way next.
Not happy with that at all. Not happy. So, let's read off some stats.
I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. You know, bad baths are the worst.
Score was
If your
5-2
grout has gone
tonight.
to the dark side and
Oakland
the cracks
A's
are bigger than the
win.
Grand Canyon, call Bathfitter.
Nick Pivetta
They
got the
pioneered
loss. He
tub
pitched
over tub
6
process, the best
6
way to
2/3
turn
innings, gave
tub
up 6
into a
hits, 4
durable
runs,
bath.
4
With
earned
one-piece
runs.
seamless
Gave up 2 walks, but struck out 10 guys. Has a 4.18 ERA. And then Josh Winkowski pitched 2 1/3 innings. Gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, struck out 1 guy, and has a 3.27 ERA. Rob Refsnyder had the home run in the 6th inning off J.P. Sears. For the Athletics, J.P. Sears pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, gave up 2 walks, struck out 8 guys, gave up 1 home run, and has a 4.56 ERA. Austin Adams pitched 1/3 of an inning, struck out 1 batter, and has a 4.55 ERA. TJ McFarland pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, has a 4.41 ERA. Lucas Ursig pitched 1 1/3 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, struck out 1 batter, has a 2.97 ERA. And then Mason Miller, who got the save, pitched 1 inning, struck out 2 batters, has a 2.33 ERA. This is his 15th save of the season. Nobody homered in that game, but JJ Bleday pitched or had a RBI. Lawrence Butler had 2 RBIs. Shea Langoliers had an RBI, and Tyler Nevin had an RBI. So, yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna end this shit right here. Tonight kind of sucked. I'm just happy I was able to stream though, because I thought there was a chance that I wasn't gonna be able to with the power outage. Like, it literally said, like, my power went out at like probably 4:25, something like that, and it said it wasn't going to come back on until like 7:30, and then it said 6:15 for the longest time, and then 6:15 hit and it didn't come back on, and then we checked and it said 9:15, and then like 10 minutes later it said 8:15, and then like 20 minutes later the power came back on. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy I was able to stream it, but it sucks that we lost. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.